welcome back after our decent break. So when last time, the party, took a trip out to the mountains, the northern portion of Tal'Dorei, where your initial goal was to investigate the strange anomaly of a single slave being chosen as the sole prey for the great dragon Vorugul's hunt. In your investigations, you quickly found the target, and you went to unchain them from their post. Upon doing so, the target vanished in expert camouflage mode within the deep snow behind some trees, leaving poor traveler feeling ever so more disheveled after his very intense dream in which he had a visit from the Raven Queen, there we go, her name, and her champion, and was bestowed the mantle of champion to take up in this era, which did not get a very good response from y'all's patron, Yasudhir. And then this happening just really weighed on him. And as you all attempted to look around to find the individual you came out here to investigate, Vortigol showed up, prepared for his hunt. You all engaged the dragon, who seemed to be having a fairly good time, given the amount of damage you guys were outputting. As your party inevitably grew, thanks to Helvet's uncanny ability to just create more and more minis on the fly. As you all beat this dragon with hidden arrows surprisingly coming from the trees. The trees were speaking, and they were not speaking nicely. And eventually Vortigol attempted to flee, realizing that this hunt was not going to go the way he wanted. And as he did, y'all's hidden companion, the trees, let loose another arrow that found its mark, dropping the dragon. And when y'all went to where his corpse should be, there was no corpse. Through the power of the mark on Traveler, the defenses of the white dragon mask, were deactivated, and y'all retrieved the item along with some more dragon parts and made your way to his lair, where you proceeded to loot to your heart's content before returning to the outpost via a magic stone that was given to you by Zarin. Upon returning, Grez introduced herself to the rest of the party and to Yasudhir, and she was given permission to stay and assist if she so chose. And you all, after a long, cold trek through the snow, laid down for the evening to rest. And now we are waking up in the morning.
Long rest. Perfect.
The morning is y'all's. Yes, you all have the effects of a long rest. Congratulations, you slept. Nobody had any terrible nightmares with goddesses attempting to have people run them through. And Matt, that one.
Yes.
You have DM inspiration for that entire performance last session, where you were just getting dumped on and taking it in stride.
Nice job.
You are dumping on.
We're going to call it the DM legendary power. It essentially will give you have one use, does not expire, and it essentially gives you the effects of a natural 20 on any saving throw or skill check of your choice.
Good Lord. That's ultra cool.
So cool.
Yeah, Grez now wants to start acting up. I saw your face, Kat. You're like, I gotta up my acting game now.
Do not tempt me.
Can I silvery bar that?
Silvery bar. Silvery bar.
I'm so glad you don't have silvery barbs in real life.
Oh my gosh. That and guidance are probably two of the most overused.
That's so good.
Yeah, guidance. 5 minutes
love-
later, wait, could I guidance that? No.
I love when Matt Mercer just is like, no, you cannot tell that in this dream they're gonna do XYZ. You cannot give them guidance.
Yeah.
But
All right. So the morning is y'all. You awaken. Again, the smell of food set at the table. Per the use.
so, yeah, York gets up. I didn't do a ton of work. It was all traveler, so I probably was early to rise. Got up. All York is wearing. He's this massive orc, jet black in color with these white dreads. Huge scar on the side of his head, and he's just wearing like basically this loincloth that he wore to bed, taking all his stuff off, right? But he gets up. I don't know where we are laying in the room, but as he gets up, he stands up and he kind of stretches. You hear all the stuff crack. But if anybody sees my back, what you'll see across his back, because he doesn't have any armor on, nothing on top, is you'll see just tremendous scarring, like dips, where it's been healed, where some meat was missing, scarring, burn, all this kind of stuff. Tosses the top on, goes on out. He smells food. He's hitting the table.
Do you have a visible shit, what's it called? Whenever they burn you with their emblems.
Brand.
Brand. Thank
Yeah,
you.
Brand.
was
I don't know. I don't know if you. Yeah. So on the left part of his chest, I mean, we'll say if I stood up, if people are awake, they would see this. I've showed it to the rest of the party already. He's got a brand of a symbol of Thordak on his left chest right up here. It's really unusual. Brand muffins. Yeah, probably so. But you get a lot of fiber from this. So it's not like a brand where it's just healed over with skin. It actually looks like there's pieces of dragon scale that are into the brand, and it's a really unique, very deep red coloration. And in the middle of it, you'll see an emblem of Thordak, black carved, branded into the center of that. So toss my shirt on, walk out. I head to the table, get coffee, and hopefully a half a pig because I'm hungry.
Massively impressive.
Grab a pig, start eating on its ribs. No, just kidding.
What are the rest of y'all doing this morning?
Helvet would get up, do his normal, wake up, pray, start putting his armor on for the day. So, everybody else is going to be out the room and he's still going to be getting his pants on,
He's hopping out on one leg. Roll dexterity for that. Just kidding.
Helvet will fall.
Yeah. Anyway.
I'll head into the public room, grab myself a bran muffin, and as I'm grabbing it, look over to York. Don't mean to impose, but saw those scars on your back. That's some serious damage for it not to heal very well. Where are they from?
Thordak and I have history.
You guys have gotten in fights?
I don't know everything he used, but a lot of it was fire and scourges. I used to work for Thordak as his head bounty hunter. But he started to realize the mortality of his mortals. So he chose to bring people from the fire plane and replace us and I caught wind of it and started to spread the word. And he picked up on it and stripped me of my title as head bounty hunter and imprisoned me. But not before he caused a serious amount of damage.
You're punished.
I was.
Graz, have you walked in yet?
Yeah, I would have been up early, just posted on the wall, essentially.
I'll look over to Graz and just say a lot of us have suffered by this conclave.
Who'd you
Zelenar, you
work
mentioned. I'm sorry, go on. You're good. You're good.
To Zelenar, I'd say, who'd you work for?
Didn't work for anybody. I was a slave
A slave to Umbrasil, yes.
to Umbrasil. Indeed. Worked,
How did that happen?
just took over. Simple choice, really. Die or submit. Decided to protect my family as long as I could.
Do you still have family?
My family was turned into a pool of acid. It's ironic.
Family. Yes.
I used to be a healer of sorts and brought people back from the brink of death, but can't heal what's not there.
So you submitted and he still killed your family.
Yeah, what can I do?
Sometimes all you're left with is revenge.
From what I gather, I feel like that's what everybody is here for.
I think we are. Although it took a minute for Brimsight to focus on Helvet. Remind me to ask him about that.
What do you mean?
Before your time with us. Just a couple of questions I have about loyalty.
So who all have you fought then at this point?
We have beat Brimscythe, the Blue Dragon, and now Voragol the White.
Okay, who's next on the list?
Whoever gets in our way.
Although technically we're going to them, so
I like to think Helvet would have walked in around York saying that and would say, usually it's just whoever Yasudir sends us to. We don't really know before. And she just says, all right, off you go. Good luck, suckers. And then we go through a portal.
So tell me more about this. You Sealdork. How do you know her and why do you trust her and how did she bring all of you together and how does she have all this information?
It's Yasudir. She's not from Lord of the Rings.
Sorry.
Is she in the room?
No, she is nowhere to be
Good.
seen.
She can probably still hear us.
Yasudir has fought Tiamat.
Sorry.
Lost an arm to Tiamat. Yes, he probably is.
Perception check.
I think hers is driven by revenge as well.
Wait, she has fought Tiamat?
Yes.
Remember how she's decrepit? I've made that comment before you joined us. It was a decrepit bird. Yeah, she says is that from fighting Tiamat.
How old is she?
Very.
How?
Well, he said.
They say age is just a number. I wouldn't go judging. You might. It's
A woman never ages over 29, from what I heard.
indeed. How old are
But
you?
she's a bird woman, not sure the rules apply.
But I've
How old are
I've lived
you?
for many years, and I have seen many birds come and go in my time.
She doesn't seem to go anywhere. She's been around for a minute.
Right. Are you suggesting she might not be entirely alive? One might say they're undead. Are you suggesting that?
Not necessarily. I'm just.
We should check that. Does anybody have the ability to detect undead in roleplay?
Well.
You look. Anyway, go on.
I mean, I do have. Wait. I do have.
So-
I do have advantage. I'm really good at detecting anything that's fey, fiend, or undead.
So, yeah, on that note, I'll get up and I'll use my feature divine sense.
Oh, nice.
And you'll eyes will kind of glow, and I can detect good and evil until the end of the next turn. You can see anything celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 feet. And I'll just get up and leave the room and just kind of walk around all the chambers.
Can you describe what happens to your loincloth as you cast this?
I'm going to call. Oh, that's a. I got to have a somatic component, don't I? Or
It's the
material component, don't I?
loincloth of billowing.
Yeah.
Only when I fart.
So, Scott, is your minion out?
Yeah, I think I would wake up with them.
Okay. Let's see. Until the end of your turn, you can sense. Yep. All right. So you sense. All right. Actually, yeah. So the wolf companion that follows Eleanor around registers to your senses as fiend.
Expected. Honestly, not surprised.
Yeah.
When I pick up on that, he's in the room with us. Is he at the dining table with us?
Where's your wolf?
Yeah, he's very polite. He's wiping his face with a napkin.
He's probably
Okay,
following
wait.
Traveler around because of the armor.
Got to.
Traveler's
So,
just-
do this. As I set up to do this and it casts, I look over, I pick up on that, I look over, it's like, he's fiendish. And I just keep on walking out, don't even, it's just passing.
Traveler's yelling at it to get away from him in the bathroom. He's trying to grab it.
Helvet gives off mixed signals. Not necessarily his armor, but his person, from what you can see. There's a little fiendish energy, and you can account that mainly to his lineage. But there is also a mix of celestial energy.
So as I walk by him, I stop, I look straight ahead, and he's to my whatever side he's on, and I just say, we're going to talk. And I keep on walking.
Okay.
Otherwise, you sense nothing else of those three within this outpost.
Do I get, does everybody else have their armor on? Am I the only one dressed in common clothes?
No, I have mine on.
Your armor or just clothes?
No, I have my armor on. Probably.
Okay.
I don't know. Actually, I probably can't take my armor off, can I?
You can.
Oh, I don't want to. It's,
I don't want
fancy.
to.
No worries.
Traveler feels
You look
weirdly
at it.
protective about it.
Do I get to where Zarin and or if he's with Sudir, do I get to where they are for that?
You don't see them.
Oh, okay.
James,
Well, it
check
does
your Discord
last,
messages.
and then my next turn, so it lasts 6 seconds.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm like booking. I'm just kidding.
So it is the loincloth of billowing.
True. All right. Well, I mean, I guess if that's as long as it lasts, I know that I'm not going to leave the room. I would have just stayed there, I guess, and not walked out. Like,
if you were running, I was gonna say Helvet was about to like eat a sausage and just puts it back on the table.
yeah, I would have just sat there and looked at him and just, we need to talk at Helvet, and that would have been it.
Yep.
So, all right, that's all I sense. Cool. First time I used that. Never needed to before.
It's nifty.
Well, it's kind of limited. Like, it only detects 3 things, and it's not like Fae Fiend or Undead. It's like 3.
It's a class feature though, so
It
it's
is,
like
right.
it's not like you're using a spell slot or anything. It's just
Exactly.
free.
Exactly. So, anyway, I go back to eating what's left of my quarter pig.
Did you get anything?
Just your pet.
He's a good boy.
Helvet. That sounds
Helvet.
like a song. Let's
How about you're undead?
Who's undead?
What's up?
Am I?
Helvet?
Am I undead?
I'm
Do I-
picking up
you
a
do something I don't know?
celestial and some fiendish going on with you, Helvet.
I'm gonna hold out my right hoof, and well, fiendish makes sense. But the celestial probably just my armor, or the fact that I'm a cleric.
Okay. That makes sense.
Like very obviously, like he just kind of like pointed his horns, pointed his hooves, be like, fiendish. Come on, man.
Just checking. Just checking. I thought we were checking for undead, so
Well, I didn't know when he said.
So, Helvet, why
Hmm.
did Brimscythe hold off on you? How
Did he
close
hold
were
off
you
on
to
me?
him? He did not attack you until you attacked him.
Well, as you know, I forged a lot of stuff for them. I may have forged some of his stuff.
Did you
You may
recognize
have,
his
or
armor?
you did.
I did.
Okay, if we're gonna trust each other, then we can't lie.
I didn't lie. I just didn't.
Omitted the
Just
truth.
tell the whole truth.
Look, it's awkward, okay? Like when your boss is a dick, it's kind of weird to like, religion literally found me and was like, "You fix yourself." I had to change my whole life perspective in like 24 hours. It's weird, all right?
Wait, you weren't a cleric
I was,
2 days
but
ago?
when your god literally shows up and says, "Do something," it's a big deal, Like, ugh. Helvets looks very uncomfortable.
Whether we like it or not, we have been summoned here together to take down the Chromaclon Conclave again, which is another point. Anybody notice that the 2 dragons we fought were undead?
I didn't see the first one, but I knew the second one was.
Yes. That is interesting. So we would probably wait, this takes place, remind me, this takes place after they'd already existed before in the
Yes.
world, right? So
This is
would we
approximately
have
500 years after the events of Vox Machina.
okay, so we could infer then that this is probably how they've come back as undead-ish.
But who brought them back?
Isildur.
The Sudir.
Isildur! Jeez, I cannot get that name right. I'm just.
It's like
Are you
mom
sure it was
calling
their hair?
caramel macchiato a mochiata.
I know. Yes, it's true.
Didn't
Okay.
Tiamat bring them all back?
I need to write that down
I don't
very
know.
like.
Yeah, the spelling.
We know if
No.
Tiamat
I'll get
was
you.
the one who brought them back completely. Do we know that? Or are we just guessing?
You do not know how they came back.
Okay. I was operating under the assumption it was Tiamat, but now that I think about it, I don't know.
Yes, too dear.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, sorry, my mic is on.
It may need to be something that we consider going forward.
I'm just wondering how long it's going to take for us to talk about Yasudir and then her just pop up behind us all. I feel like she always shows up at the worst time. He's going to very quickly turn around, like expecting her to be behind him.
She's not there.
I thought that was going to work for show.
I mean, if she has the other crystal that's unaccounted for, then she probably is listening always.
Always watching.
Always watching Mike Wazowski.
If I brought us together, I would be always watching too.
But I guess if she does have one of these crystal things, that means that she could be in communion with the dragons. And
I
So,
don't
so
think that's.
oh.
Yes.
We were brought in a little different than you. I don't remember if we gave you how we were brought together before, but the Allhammer literally showed up and told me to go with him, and I believe you three had the name is leaving my brain.
Bahamut?
Bahamut?
Yes, him show up with you all and tell you to come. I feel like if she was bad, these two deities would know that and not put us in her service.
so the deities are trying. Sorry, I'm not really into that side of things. So God showed up and brought you here.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is fine.
Wait,
When I said
I
religion literally told me to do this better, I was not kidding.
okay. I'm sorry.
We're the chosen.
All right. So you were supposed to bring balance to the force. Sorry.
I feel like Grez is the pharaoh, and Helvet is currently Moses, attempting to explain why he's leaving his sons free.
No, Yasudir is Pharaoh. Okay.
God just told you to show up. Yeah.
I guess yeah, okay. So the deities, what? They're gods. Why can't they just destroy them if they don't want them gone so badly?
Good
Well,
question. You should ask him that.
as they told us when we asked them that, is that all right? I'm probably gonna butcher this, so correct me if I'm wrong on this. There's essentially a barrier, and their power is very limited in what they can affect on the mortal. Is that right?
Yeah, the amount of power that they can send to the material plane is severely limited due to a barrier that they themselves created for that purpose.
Thank you for that information, Helvet.
You're
Well,
welcome.
Remembers, but the
Okay.
player does not remember.
Okay, so that's all right, fine. Whatever. Sure, I'll accept that. Okay, so the deities are like, oh, Chroma Conclave, we're done with them on the material plane, so let's empower these people to go kill them. Okay.
Sounds about right.
You want to join our
Actually,
club?
Do we have to ask if she can join our club?
Oh, father.
Yeah,
Cameron just
the deity
leans
didn't
back in his
get
chair,
me.
waits.
You guys did. I guess.
You seem relatively useful,
Well, thank you for that. I've
and
tried
you
very
also
hard.
seem like you and Vorgo were not on terms.
Absolutely not. No. I was not. I'm not branded. I was a slave.
Similar to you, Zeleno.
Indeed. Like many others.
Well, the good news is we've already freed a great deal of those who were bound by chains in the slaying of the first two dragons. Stands to reason we'll save plenty more.
Yeah, I mean, I'm ready to go whenever you guys are. Let's destroy these things.
Gotta finish my coffee first. But yeah, man.
I'm like licking my fingers.
Traveler
Last thing I do is grab a pig
Retches.
ear.
retches a little bit.
Prestidigitation.
Suddenly,
Nice.
on the north wall of this room, a portion of it opens.
Another red dragon.
Your as your divine sense dies out, you do get one quick glimpse at the crusty old crow coming through the door,
Crusty
and you
old
see
crow.
no abnormal hues about her. And out struts Yasudir, as well as a whole bunch of smoke from behind
Should
her.
you light
just-
something on fire?
Burnt the bacon?
Oh, actually, putting out a fire. And as she
I was
comes
gonna
out,
ask you why you didn't share, but
she turns
What
around
happened?
and she taps the wall, and it starts to close back up. Walks over to the table.
Is that the wall, the same wall that we went into for that initial trial combat?
No.
Yeah.
That was on the west.
Oh, it's
wall.
not. Okay.
This is on the north wall.
Interesting.
What
Okay.
wall was that one?
It would be the one in
Same
between
direction
that
as-
trial combat place and the forge area.
Okay.
Yeah.
We hadn't seen that part of the map yet. Copy that.
Interesting.
But yeah, so she steps over and sits down at the table. Sorry, I had to deal with Zarin. He is not well.
Is he gonna make it?
I don't know. He attempted to gather information about Thordak's lair last night. It did not go well for him. He came back.
By himself?
Yes. Usually he is quite stealthy, but he came back this time in flames and collapsed and has not awoken yet.
So he is as dumb as he looks.
Can I talk to him?
Smack
He is not
Yeah.
awake.
in the back of the head.
Right. When he is alert, I would like to speak with him, please.
We shall see. I do not know if or when he will wake.
do you want me to take a look at him? I could.
He has no more physical injuries. They have been dealt with. This is now a battle of will. It is now on
Does he
him
get
to
therapist?
survive.
I can go in there and slap him in the face if he needs it.
No, he will be fine. He is strong. But now, with that said, Thordak's lair is obviously very heavily fortified if Zarin could not even maintain a stealthy approach. Thus it would be unwise to attempt to go at it currently. However, we were able to gather that the remaining 3 dragons have all headed to Tiamat's lair.
Well, that sucks.
Oh,
So they're not at their current ones. Like
No,
they're okay. Well, fuck. Okay.
that is probably not great. Right, I'm
probably
assuming.
not. It would be safe to surmise that they are aware of your actions, and they are possibly meeting to determine how to deal with this.
Well, is there any way we can cut them off on their path there?
Can you outfly a dragon?
No, but you've got portals all over the place.
Oh, by now they're there. They left last night while you slept.
We can't face 2 at a time or 3, much less all of them with Tiamat.
Anybody have
Agreed.
meteor
I think we
swarm?
could take 2.
What? Zona?
Does anybody have meteor swarm? We can take them all out at the same time.
All
I
right,
have a necklace of fireballs.
I have a bow.
That's pretty nice.
My axe. Just kidding.
But with Thordak's defenses as they are, I would suggest one of the other 2, not him.
Well- What? Why would we go there if they're not even there?
I didn't say go now. But now,
What
when
if
they are not there, is the perfect time to prepare and gather intelligence.
We should go to a lair that's empty right now.
Well, there are 5, but one of them is guarded by a bunch of flame elementals. I would not suggest that one.
Well, that doesn't sound too bad to me.
Zelenar, how about
Yeah.
we go visit your friend?
I would not use that word.
Dark place. Watch your step.
I speak sarcasm.
It's an option.
Does anybody have any information on the one dragon left? The green dragon?
Do we know the name of the green dragon?
Raishan, right?
Rayshan, the disease
Rayshan.
deceiver.
Deceased.
That is a cool ass name.
Mhm.
I did not say that in character.
You can thank Matt Mercer for that name because it is epic and I love it.
That's very cool. It's pretty cool.
I say we go to one of those 2.
Well, if we have an opportunity to collect intel, I know a little bit about Umbrasil. If nobody knows anything about the Deceiver, might be wise to go to see what we can find out on him.
Yes, I'm afraid my knowledge has essentially all been used.
You can still use your bow. I'll stand up, push away, and I'll go back into the barracks to put all my gear on.
Robo
I'll be a minute.
While he is doing that, is it possible I could find some stuff to make some powdered silver and iron? Or-
Yes.
Okay, I know what you're trying to do, and I'm gonna the same thing I told
I'm
Dad.
gonna stop you right there.
Why powdered silver when you're a cleric and can make holy water with literally just a thing of water?
Can I do that?
You're a
See,
cleric.
y-
I'm a
you are
paladin.
cleric. He is a paladin. Literally, just grab a bowl of water and start praying and turn it into holy water. It makes sense.
Didn't know I could do that. That's fair.
I will
Well, I
also,
would
but
do
we
that
still need
anyway.
we still need powdered iron equivalent to 100 gold pieces.
No, it's an ore.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
it's either holy water or silver and powdered iron.
No,
No,
it's
no.
holy water or powdered silver and iron. The
but
ore
that-
is
but
before the powdered silver.
The iron has to be worth 100 gold pieces. That's the catch. Magic
It doesn't
circle.
say that on Beyond. No, protection from evil and good.
Ah, okay then.
Wait, I have that as well. I need.
What's weird
Wait.
is it doesn't actually have a item cost, but I guess it's because holy water is worth 50 gold pieces.
Does it consume the items?
It does.
Okay, then
Yes.
yeah, you do need them.
Okay. Hey,
So,
can you
yeah,
make me some while you're at it, please?
No, I need
Iron.
holy water or powdered silver and iron worth of these. Yeah, I think that's right. I think it's either holy water
hmm
or powdered silver and iron.
Based on
It's not-
where the ore is, it is not silver and iron. It's because the ore is before the powdered silver and like
My request still stands if
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can have a little bit of something. Thank you. Appreciate it.
I think y'all are talking about 2 different spells. So yeah,
Either way.
protection from, you said good and evil.
Evil and good.
evil and good. Yeah.
Whatever. Protection from stuff. You have a hand axe, don't you?
I do.
Is the head of that made of iron?
Probably.
Chop it off.
Sure.
You're not using it, so no, yeah, Dad, for yours you do need iron made of worth at least 100 gold pieces.
I could probably take care of that if we had more time. Maybe next time we're back in base, if I can use Channel Divinity and we can make some of that.
Some holy water?
Some iron.
Can I sit down with Galdrick and try to make holy water with my warlock powers? See what comes out.
You can make unholy
Oh,
water.
please.
Can I do that?
Can I have unholy water?
It causes the spell to do the opposite of whatever it's supposed to.
Oh.
Ooh.
Excellent.
Who
Would the
said
head of one of my
this?
javelins be made of iron?
Probably.
Is
The
it
tip
100,
would.
100 gold pieces worth?
No. No. The javelin's not worth 100 gold pieces.
I have special javelins.
Special check. Oh.
I'll pray Muhammad over it and it'll be magical.
Well, wouldn't it be what is your spell?
Magic circle.
I have a chain shirt. What are chain shirts made out of?
Oh yeah, I have chainmail that I'm not using anymore.
How much chainmail worth?
It covered me. Oh, how much was it worth?
Yeah, I gotta look up.
Oh, I think I've just removed it. I don't know if I.
Chain shirt is worth 50.
50, so you need 2.
But
So
I had full chain mail. Would that not be worth 100?
Did you have mail or chain shirt? I don't remember.
I had
So it's
mail. I had chain mail. Go on.
it's powdered silver and iron. So do we have any silver pieces? Like money that we could powder up that would make
Oh,
up the-
yeah. We have like a shit ton, right? We just raided that.
We have platinum and gold. I don't know if we have any silver.
Lol.
Mm.
We're walking around stacked with legendaries, and we're like, we need some frickin' silver. We
Yeah.
got some dimes.
I don't have it in my inventory. It's been
Can I
kept
get a
out
nickel?
kind of as a group.
So, Zelenar, are you using your chain shirt?
No, what am I doing? Oh no, I got Cobble's Ruin on. You're here you go.
You can wear
I'll take that
your
on my chain
shirt
mail
under Cabal's robe.
that I just tossed in my trunk? My chain mail is 75 gold pieces. That and the shirt is 125 gold pieces.
There you go. That is all the iron you need.
So how do I powder it up besides
You don't
beating
have
it to a
powder
pulp?
it up. You just need the iron. The
Oh,
silver is the only
well, I
thing
got
that
the
can be
iron.
powdered if you use it.
Shit, shit, shit. Put it in my bag of holding.
Yeah. You Helvet, you have a whole mess of silvered little BBs, don't you?
I do have some. I have like about 20. I would take 10 of them and I would powder them up. As a
Wait.
smith, I feel like I would know how to do that.
Yeah.
I
smash with a hammer.
wait. I have powdered iron in my alchemist supply kit. It does not say how much, but I do have powdered iron. I don't know what this means.
God, that's so funny. We're like so stacked. I need copper. Does anybody have copper?
Never steal
Betters.
copper, man. That's just kicking a man when he's down.
We're just raiding this our little home. We're like pulling off the hinges of our chests and stuff.
Right? Grab a sconce, blow out the flame.
This looks like it's made of silver.
It's silver-plated wood.
Hey, I'll scrape the plating off and
Right?
Let's see. Yeah, y'all are
Um,
those of you that have vestiges that were used in the last fight, they leveled up. In case y'all didn't notice.
Did you? Oh yeah.
oh, I did not notice.
Okay.
Oh,
Wait.
oh.
Yeah, Helvet's broken.
So then,
My shield is broken.
hang on. So do we have enough then for me to have, holy water or powdered silver and iron?
Yeah, how much
I can
do
get you
we?
holy. I can make you holy water.
Okay. Great.
Yeah, how much of those do we have for our sake of being able to cast these spells?
Don't know. How much do you guys have?
Well, the holy water is just make as much as you want, kind of thing.
Yeah. Between the two of you, y'all can crank out friggin' holy. I'd say it probably takes 10 minutes. You know, the length of an
Got
average
it.
ritual to bless water into holy water.
Great. Do we have containers to put this in?
Yes, I have alchemist kit. So I have some glass.
Okay,
beakers.
pause. I'm gonna pause really quick because I just remembered something. Before I make you break your own game, DM, there is a spell called Ceremony,
Uh-huh.
Who's getting married?
Who
which
are marrying?
part of the material components is 25 gold pieces worth of powdered silver.
That's a lot of
One
silver.
of those things you do ceremony is you touch one vial of water and cause it to become holy water.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but don't cast a spell to do it
So
if you can
I
do it
wanted-
ritually.
Before you break your game by just letting us make infinite holy water.
Yeah.
So it's like I feel like there's a way to make holy water, but I don't
It was.
remember.
I
And
can't
I
remember what it
so
was.
I-
I'm like, screw it. There, freaking.
I-
like,
and then I was
you
like,
guys
I'm pretty sure it's ceremony.
I tell you what, y'all can do a
Tell you what.
creation of holy water as I described 3 times per day.
There we go.
So y'all
Okay,
can
I'm good with that.
essentially get
Sounds
3
fair.
things of holy water. Yeah. Because I mean, also, you know, it's
So
not like
6
I'm
in
having you
total
guys
between the
fight.
two of us.
Yeah. Y'all aren't going up against Strahd or any other vampires, so I'm not overly concerned about holy water.
So if I make one for Grez and one for myself,
Mhm.
that's 2 of my 3 for the day, correct?
Yes.
Okay, no problem. I'll do that.
Okay,
So,
so
Grez, I
we
got
can
you.
all.
Here you go.
So wait, we can do 3 a day. So you do 3, I'll do 3. We give Gress 2. We all have 2.
Oh, that'll work.
Perfect.
So each of us will
Unless
just give
anybody else
Grez one.
needs
Bottom
holy
line is, bottom line is all 3 of us will have two vials of holy water per day.
Okay.
Perfect. So
Sounds
there you go, Grez. You got 2.
Thank you, Kai.
Nice.
Now,
And
Oh, no,
Krez and
never mind.
Zelenar can make unholy water because of their backgrounds, which will if you use it in the place of holy water, will literally cause the spell to do the opposite.
Hold
I
that
will
thought.
allow that because it sounds entertaining.
Yes.
I'm waiting for Grez
Cool.
to make some and get them mixed up by accident.
oh snap!
Don't tempt me.
Protection from evil and good. Now everything undead has advantage against you. Good luck.
Yeah, it's now vulnerability to evil and good.
Thank you guys very much for this. I learned how to do this a long time ago, but haven't come across the right people to help. So I'm really excited to give this one a go.
Same team. And I look around at everybody. Same fight.
We all like to try and help each other out. I made Traveler a bunch of arrows on the first night, but now he got this fancy quiver and doesn't need them anymore.
Oh, right. Speaking of that, if you have a fancy quiver, mind if I take the one we just got?
I do not. I do not.
Okay.
You weren't
I
here.
cannot.
I may want it to store all my swords.
Yeah. So the quiver that was found, because you weren't here for the explanation last night, is the
I did.
quiver,
I sent him a
the efficient
message.
quiver. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I messaged him all this stuff.
Okay.
Certainly,
God.
I have no use for multiple quivers.
Yes.
Mhm.
However, y'all do need to divvy up the arrows of dragon slain. You have
I know
three
we,
of
but we
them.
got 3. You jerk.
I rolled 3. Get over it.
You have like tracking shots and shit, right? Do those still work with the?
Yes.
I'll have to find out if those work with the
I
arrows of dragon
believe
slain.
so. Yeah, because it's a right thing. It's one of my Crimson Right stuff.
All right, you can have 2, and I'll take 1.
Okay. Oh my gosh, sorry, I have so much. Oh no, it's from Arcane Shot. Yeah, they're my arcane options.
Yeah, the
So
seeking arrow.
you fire an arrow from a short bow long bow as part of the attack. You can apply 1 arcane shot option. So yeah, I can apply it to those arrows.
Okay, cool. I'll take 1. You can have 2.
Okay.
Now, remind me, what does that new mask do?
See, that's on Traveler's person. Oh, and all of you got an extra. Well, the original 4 of you got an extra. Whatchamacallit thing, attunement slot.
Yeah.
I noticed that. I was like, that's weird.
Yes.
Oh, snap.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So the original 4 should have something in your feats called the Blessing of the Gods, where you now have a 4th attunement slot.
Does anybody remember the loot that we have floating around? That's unused.
I have a list of what we got last time. We have a vial of liquid, which was a potion of storm giant strength. We got 3 scrolls. Spell scroll with power word stun.
Did somebody grab Frostbrand?
Yes,
Frostbrand with
I
longsword.
took it.
Sure, you'll
I have it.
grab Frostbrand.
I just stuck that with my other extra long swords in my bag of holding.
Yeah, he's actually making a belt of longswords.
He's
Yeah.
like Knox walking around with the spear.
With all his spirits constantly trying to sell them.
I know what you're talking about. Here, I got Katarina. Here you go. Copy.
All right,
Bingo.
cool.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Thanks.
Yep.
So the white dragon mask is very similar to the blue one you guys found, with the exception that it's cold instead of lightning damage. If you have a breath attack, which only Traveler does, it recharges. You regain charges on a 6 out of a d6 instead of rest while you wear it. And
Knowing my luck, that'll never work for me, but I love the concept.
and then
I can never
its
roll.
special thing specific to it is Winter's Fury. While your current hit points are equal to or less than half your max, you deal an extra d8 of cold damage with your melee attacks.
Yes.
Now you have to melee with your bow. Just stab people.
Right.
Sounds like
Yeah,
it'd be
just
pretty good for
bludgeoning.
your.
Legolas style.
Yeah, exactly.
As we discussed that, I would look at around and say, that sounds like that'd be a real nice fit for Yorg.
What was that? That mask?
With the melee attacks, he likes to get all up in the business and smack some fools.
I'll take that mask.
In the business. That is up to Traveler.
So, what is the mask called?
That's up to Traveler. He currently has it.
It's his mask.
Yeah, I mean, the problem is that the dragon. Does the other mask have the dragon breath part?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Well, yeah, you can have it then. I don't do melee damage, so that's kind of useless for me.
Okay.
I will add it to your inventory.
Please do. Thank you very much.
Did that one also have the charisma armor class thing? That's cool.
Yeah, but he wears armor, so it doesn't apply to him.
Well, yeah. I was just wondering if all of them had that same writer.
Walks around in his loincloth of billowing extra armor.
All right,
Yeah.
It is in your equipment or your bag.
Have a refresh.
What does your armor give you?
Who?
Mine?
Yeah.
I got ethereal armor. Plate mail of ethereal on this. I can walk into ethereal plane.
Oh, yeah. What's the bonus?
Oh, right now it's a bonus. Plus, I have an AC of 23 right now.
It's just plate armor, so AC 18.
AC
What is-
18. Right.
Plus-
It's but
Oh,
it's
plus
the-
5
my-
from his shield.
yeah, my shield gives me not a +2 but a +5
what
right
I'm
now.
suggesting is you might have higher AC if you just wear the mask without the
What's your
armor.
dexterity?
Yeah.
16. It's a +3.
+3. It's the same.
Oh, you should definitely walk
His
around naked
charisma
with
is
just
only
that.
+3.
Oh, his charisma's only +3. Then
Yeah.
yeah, it's less.
It's lower.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Walk around and nothing but scars showing like that's it. Highest AC. Like, oh jeez.
Gee.
All right. What'd you do with the white dragon mask? All right.
Man, I'm really considering just saying screw the magic items and just giving myself a +1 shield, putting myself to 25 AC instead of 24 AC. Be like, go ahead, roll those ones and twos.
Dude. You need to use your maul.
I need to
I-
attune to this
I
thing.
have to be able to get close to do that. I only move 30 feet. I'm slow.
Dude.
Krez is walking around feeling lighter than ever as I just put everything into my bag of holding
Nice.
and my efficient quiver, and I went from like 100 pounds to 37 pounds. I'm like, I can fly. She's like running super fast.
So Yasu there kind of taps the table. All right. So Umbrasil or Reshan? Do you all have a preference?
Well, I mean, I like Zell's idea of going after the one that we don't really know anything about.
Very few know anything about Reshan. Very secretive dragon. Rarely ever seen.
I thought we agreed to go to Umbrasil's lair.
Well, Zelena brought up that if he already knows stuff about Umbrasil, and since we don't know much about Rashawn, then it would be better to go and get more information on Dragon that we don't know anything about than to get more information or information that he could just tell us on Umbrasil.
I'm fine with that.
I don't have a preference one way or the other.
I'm in for either.
Rashawn it is.
Reshan it is then, I guess.
So when I put this mask on, so my skin is like black. And my armor and my shield and my sword are like silver. My hair is stark white dreadlocks with like a massive receding hairline, mostly because of the burn on the side of the face. But when I put this mask on, it's white, and so it almost disappears. And now my whole head is just stark white with these red eyes that gleam behind the freaking mask.
Love that.
Mm.
Is that a child or a
Cat or cat?
That was a
It
check.
wasn't my cat this time.
I feel like that's like the
Yeah.
the whole time during this campaign. It's like child or cat, child or cat.
Yeah.
That
Every time I hear
is
a
so
noise.
funny.
The Durin.
All right,
Wait, me.
let's go.
Right.
Kind of bash
Are
my
you
shield
Tabaxi
against
now?
my sword.
Can you play Tabaxi for us?
All right. So Yasudir hobbles over to where the portal would usually be and stamps her staff on the ground and starts to open. She says, "You all will arrive outside the gates of Singorn, formerly an elvish village. Now it is run by those who serve Reshan. Be weary. As I said, she is a very secretive creature. You must be careful. She is sly. Her name she earned for a reason. I know not where her lair is, but as she controls Singorn, it's as good a place as any to start. May the gods watch over you." And the portal opens up.
I pull out the sending stone. Does it still work?
Of course, it will always
Put
work.
What about one of those crystal things? Can we talk to you through that too?
No, unfortunately, I don't have any more until Zarin gets off his butt.
No, I mean like the big crystal that we saw at the dragon layers. There's one unaccounted for.
How would you speak to me through that?
I don't know. Do you have one?
No, I don't have one. I have a sending stone. I have no need for some oversized hunk of rock.
Inside check?
Go for it.
Thank you.
Can I guidance myself?
No,
You say no?
No.
no, you're already checking the insight. What'd you roll?
Right.
I got a 21.
Why are you insight checking?
Because I'm the one asking the questions.
That's
No,
fair.
Zelenar's the one that asked.
He's still got 18. That's not bad.
I got an 18.
Both of you sense more confusion than anything out of her. Like, why are you even asking this? She's not lying about anything, as far as y'all can tell.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't
Well.
roll high enough. Got it.
Let's go. What?
Fucking lucky that now, right? I'm just kidding.
Oh, jeez. And I stepped through the portal. Shield in front.
DC 45 to tell if she's lying.
Boy.
Yep, and y'all, Jorg pops through the portal. Loincloth only half tucked into his plate. No. All right.
It's got a billow. I mean,
Right.
jeez.
All right, so as you guys go through this portal, sure enough, you come out in a small crops of trees, and out in front of you, just beyond the trees, you do see the mostly destroyed gates of what looked to be a once beautiful city. Though the wall is now partially destroyed, the gates, one of them hanging by a single hinge, the other one almost completely fallen over.
Is it made of iron?
No, it is not. But it appears that she dropped you in a little copse of trees, where you wouldn't be in plain view as y'all stepped out in front of the city controlled by an enemy.
Oh,
Staring
shoot.
at Singorn.
Really quickly. At third level on oh man, we have 5 people now. This is weird.
Wait, what is it?
Aid.
Oh, aid. Okay.
Increase max hit points for X number of people.
Right.
We'll do Jorg, myself.
I'll definitely
Eeny,
myself.
meeny, we'll go Traveler.
Great.
10 points.
Yep.
That
And
is
then-
the max, right?
Correct.
Uh,
And then I'm going.
also, oh, sorry,
go
go.
ahead. You go ahead. You first.
No, you were in the middle of your turn. Just go.
Okay. Death Ward on Grez and Death Ward on Traveler.
All right.
What do I do for that?
You just die.
You don't die.
Great.
When instead of the first time that you would go to 0 hit points, you would instead drop to 1
Okay.
for the next 8 hours.
Okay, cool. Death Ward. Okay.
Do not cast it on myself.
Can I counterspell his death ward? Big walls.
Jeez.
If you want to.
So Grez is gonna open up her water skin and pour some over the top of her head as she whispers. And I'm gonna cast Armor of Agathis on myself. So
I can picture like the movie Fame.
yeah. So I get 10 temporary hit points, and also if anybody, if a creature hits me with a melee attack, they immediately take 5 cold damage.
It's
10 cold damage because it's at level 2.
love that spell. So good.
All right.
Right. Everybody cast what they wanted to cast.
Yeah, I think so.
Then right there is where we are going to take a short break.
Good.
So I
I
go
need
there.
another drink.
All right.
Good. I need
Right.
another beer.
Bobby.
Guys,
Hey, refill.
See, I thought you were gonna pass without a trace us.
Mm.
Oh, you
I-
started dumping water. You started dumping water on yourself. I was like, it's not pass without a trace anymore. I don't know what's going on.
No, but I should do that whenever we get to sneak in. Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Sneaking.
Welcome back. Okay, so you guys now outside of Singorn, and you have prepped yourselves for combat. What you doing?
what do we see?
Why don't y'all roll me some d20s and I'll tell you what you see. Let's see who
Uh,
sees what.
How many d20s? All of them? All the ones that we have?
However many d20s you
Fuck.
want. Just
Matt Culver wins.
Whoa. Hold on, I gotta get my sack from now.
Maybe.
I think I get like about 50.
I got a 14.
For
That's what I get for
perception,
not rolling it out first.
I got an 18.
I also got
21 perception.
I thought
15.
you said you got a 1. I was like, yours
No,
is busy
21.
trying to tuck
21,
his
sorry.
in.
I didn't even perceive that I'm still wearing my loincloth.
Oh, man.
Oh, I'm not dressed for this.
So what'd you get, Zelenar?
15.
15. Grez got a what?
18.
18. And Helvet?
also an 18.
Okay. Cool. As you all look out, all of you see the mostly destroyed wall, the city of Singorn. A few pillars of smoke still coming from the city. None of you see any guards posted around anywhere. The gate is wide open. Yorg, you can make out a couple people. You can't see detail of them, but a couple people inside the city that kind of like looks like they cross the street and they're carrying stuff around. But otherwise, there's not much of seeing anything here. Mostly you hear a few birds, maybe a small critter scurry.
Can I detect if this was Thordak's doing?
No.
Okay.
As in, you don't see anything that would lead you to believe Thordak had ever been here.
Right. I'm just thinking all the smoking, that kind of stuff. So, all right, cool.
What kind of dragon is Thordak again?
Fire dragon.
Hmm.
You said there's like a gate in front of us, right?
Is it closed?
Oh no! One of the doors is hanging from one hinge,
Oh.
and the other one's almost completely on the ground.
I'd like to like look a little bit closer at like the one that like was knocked off and like or like stuff like that to see like if something looks like something smashed it off, if it just fell away due to time, like what kind of like what caused it to start to fall apart.
So I'm guessing you guys are walking up to the gate to look at it.
Yes.
I was
I'm gonna stay back a bit, but yeah.
You guys are maybe.
I'm
20
definitely
yards
staying.
out. So 60 feet.
We're how far?
About 60 feet out from the gate.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, I'm staying back, hiding. With I've got my bow out on the ready.
All right. Traveler and Graz, give me stealth checks. Actually, yeah, Traveler and Graz, give me stealth checks. Zelen, are you going up with them?
I'll stay back.
Actually, I'm gonna use Icewind Dale dice.
Guidance on. Nah.
23.
29.
Yeah, the two of you feel adequately stealthed. Zelenar, you said your guidance on who?
Just looking around for you.
York.
Yorg has guidance. All right, so Zelenar, I need a stealth check from you, and then Helvet and Yorg, you're both going up.
yes.
Cool. It'll be a group stealth check between the two of you, and your
Oh, this is gonna-
disadvantages together.
This is gonna go great, buddy.
Advantage, you said?
No, both of you have disadvantage.
Oh, yeah, I do.
So the loincloth armor would actually be better.
Nailed it.
Oh gosh, what'd you get?
Oh.
I didn't look.
Natural 2 down to a
Equal.
1.
Crushing it.
I did not roll well. With guidance, I rolled a 10.
All right, so a 10 and a dirty 1.
Bingo.
Nice.
Y'all,
Hey, at least it wasn't a 0, because that's not wouldn't have been the first time.
y'all stomp your way up to this gate.
And Graz turns and just runs. I'm out. I'm just kidding.
Why did they pull
I'm not
out their
stopping.
inch-
It's definitely my plate mail. It's like, she.
Your feet
It's
are
extra
sinking. You can
shiny
hear
today.
the mud sucking
Yeah.
off of your foot as you lift it.
True.
Yeah.
But my shield
Hey,
is perfectly
York.
clean.
Does
Yeah.
my armor look extra shiny today? I feel like I'm just reflecting all of the light.
It looks like mine.
I think we broke the deal.
So, we just walk right up to the gate.
Sorry, I was rolling my stuff.
What, perception on the fool across the street carrying stuff?
just walking like you own the place, guys.
Yeah.
Just
Like, look, if you
That's
don't
what
know,
Helvet's plan was. You know?
walk in like Kramer, like you own the place.
roll a
So
deception
y'all-
check.
Yeah, the two of you stomp up to this gate. Helvet, would you like to investigate the gate?
I would like to guidance myself before I do
You
that.
don't even
though, if
need
that's
to
And I will-
okay.
roll for it.
And I will help. Okay, I
For
was
what
going to
you
say.
were looking for, you do not even need to roll it. These hinges are torn apart, as if something ran through the gate from the inside.
Someone got out of here in a hurry.
I wonder what they were running from.
We're probably gonna find out if we're being honest.
I think so too.
Sounds like fun.
Let's go.
What about the others?
Turn around. They're gone. Like,
You don't see them.
guess it's
Oh,
just you and me.
I'll
Holy
message. What's the
friends, I'm
status?
going out.
Oh, Zelenar, what was your stealth check?
17.
Yeah.
Holy friends, going on an adventure.
Right?
Yeah,
Just gonna
so-
smash some stuff in the face.
Right. Yeah, so y'all stroll up in the city, and as you do, you hear
Helvet, take the
doors-
level of bard.
As
Right.
you do, the two of you hear doors and shutters slam shut as you stroll in the
Ooh,
city.
like a western.
Yeah, very much like an
Go down.
old western movie. Like there's about to be when the bad guy walks into town, there's about to be a shootout. Yeah, it's like that. Everything just slams shut. Until
Thaumaturgy
you
can
roll
reopen
across the
them, right?
road.
Are they through the gates? Like they're going into the city now?
Sounds
Okay.
like it.
All right. Grez will stealthily move up, trying to stay probably about 60 feet behind them almost at all times. Like, I do not want to be associated with these people, but I also should protect them. So, like
so
that kind
I
of
don't
vibe.
know them. I don't
Grez
know them. I
grabs a
don't know
bush
them.
and is the
Yeah.
moving bush.
Like that commercial with the person in the trash can,
Yes.
the microphone.
Yeah. Yes. So, yeah. And, jeez.
So I will say, when they start closing those like that, I'm gonna toss my I'm gonna toss Airwalker, my dancing sword, toss it up in the air, and just Hanuk. It's gonna hover there, like right next to me, and I'm gonna draw my other sword. So there's one sword just basically gonna follow me around,
Okay.
just in case
Just in case.
people start closing doors. I mean to open them.
Let's see.
Uh,
That does not have.
As far as like the
And-
buildings go, you said like doors are shutting, windows are shuttering, things like that. Is there any buildings that seem to be different? Any buildings that may catch my attention as like important or like a prominent?
On the far side ahead of you, there is a large lake in the middle of this city. On the other side of the lake looks to be the piled up rubble of what was once a very large building. But it's hard to make out from this far away.
Are there any buildings immediately around us that appear maybe abandoned or?
Most all the buildings look as though they've taken some damage from something. It's hard to
Okay.
tell what, but there are pieces of them missing. Things appear to be rusted. Some stuff is slightly looks almost like it kind of started to chip apart. Wood is rotted, and so pretty much all the buildings look mostly run down. But based on the amount of shuddering that you heard, most of them are probably occupied too.
The people that I picked out from the gate, are they still on the street or are they gone now that we've walked in?
No, they are gone.
Did they like leave whatever they were carrying, like drop it and haul ass, or did they like, is it whatever? Did I notice if it was like, oh crap, drop it and haul, or what do they do?
You didn't see them when they may have already been inside somewhere because you didn't see them immediately. But there is stuff kind of dropped on the ground as though stuff had been dropped. You just don't know how
Okay.
recently.
Okay, no worries.
Go
Zelenar,
ahead.
where are you hiding? Sorry.
In the book.
Are you close? Is he like close to me? Did he like, wait,
I'm-
did you say in the bush with me?
He went solid snake. He's in the cardboard box to your right.
Okay, great. Okay. I am going to just like pick up some dirt off the ground and throw it at his ankles and say, "Legs for days." And I'm gonna cast Long Strider on you, so you have 10 more movement to keep up.
Ooh.
Legs for
Excellent.
days.
Legs for days.
Love it.
Right.
Nice.
Hey, York.
You forgot my
Yeah.
third leg. Not an appropriate joke.
Do
Ooh.
you think it would be a bad idea to draw attention to us?
I was thinking about calling out to someone. I want to know what happened here.
I could call out to pretty much everyone if I really wanted to, but I feel like that might be a bad idea.
Don't waste something. Just a second.
It's free.
Oh, let's get someone's attention. Let me see what happened. Go for it.
I'm gonna use thaumaturgy, and I'm gonna see if I can open the nearest door.
You can stack those, can't you?
I
Charles
can.
just in the back, just like, what the fuck are they doing?
Right. The door swings open, slamming against the wall, and
A small child. Just kidding.
an arm reaches out from the unlit building, grabbing the little latch and yanking it back shut.
Creepy.
Yours is going to walk over to that door, and not going to knock, not going to do anything. I'm just going to call into it. What happened here?
Make a persuasion check or
What?
intimidation check. Wait, are you trying to intimidate?
Not trying to
them?
intimidate.
Okay. Persuasion.
What are you going to cast?
Persuasion check at disadvantage.
Then it's a straight roll because I already have advantage.
Okay.
Oh no. It says I have advantage because of the mask, but
Only
there's
against
something else.
dragons.
Only against dragons.
Right. So persuasion with disadvantage.
Yep. Yeah, you just strolled into their city all armored up and drew your weapons.
No worries.
So we know there's not a dragon on the other side of the door, is what you're telling us.
So even with disadvantage, I rolled a 19 and a 17
There you
plus
go.
8. So I rolled a 25 on disadvantage. Yeah.
Whoop.
Oh, right.
So on that, I'll sheath my other longsword, and I'll grab my dancing sword out of the air and just hold it down by my side.
the door kind of cracks open. What? What? You shouldn't be here.
We mean you no harm. What happened here?
It's not me. You have to worry about it yourself. Fools. If she comes back and sees you, you're all dead.
Who?
Who do you think? The dragon?
Where did she go?
I don't know. Do I look like I would know?
Where are the guards for the city?
Who needs guards when you can literally milk somebody from the inside out?
Where is her lair?
Nobody knows. We don't see her unless she comes to deal with people. This person, like, you can like hear their knees like knocking together as they're just like shaking.
Okay. I'll go back. Tell Helvet what just happened. Like,
Door slams
She's-
shut behind you.
yep, that's fine. These people are petrified of Rayshawn. Do we know the name?
Yeah, Rayshawn.
Rayshawn. No, the character. Okay.
Yeah.
Of this dragon. She's gone, and they don't know where the lair is. No guards. I say we find the lair.
I don't disagree. I feel like finding a lair would be a great idea. But how do we do that? Traveler, are you nearby? Y'all sneaky little fucks. Where the hell did you go?
It would break my stealth if I yell whisper.
Traveler,
What?
get your shit
You have
together
a
and come
29
here.
stealth. You can whisper and he wouldn't even hear you. You could shout at him and he wouldn't know.
Traveler throws a rock at him.
Bounce, ding!
Out of
Bounce off
nowhere.
we need to track a dragon. Can you do that? Throw 2 rocks for yes, 1 rock for no.
Traveler appears out of his hiding spot and just flips you off. Walks over. Whatever. I can't have this conversation. Track a dragon? I can. Somewhat. Maybe not very accurately if I haven't even seen it once.
It's big, it has wings, and it breathes poison.
Yes, but we are in not my favorite terrain, which is the tundra. I'm making tracks still. I'm not as effectively. If we can get eyes on it, I can follow it easily, but I can certainly try my best to look around. I guess Traveler doesn't want to let anyone down. He'll just start to like poke around, turn over a rock.
Grez will obviously be coming. Like once Traveler kind of comes out, I'll take that as a sign that we can kind of chat and come on over. I mean, I've been tracking these dragons for a really long time, so I think I have a bit of an upper hand whenever it comes to figuring out where they're going, where they've been, and yeah, I might be able to help a bit more in that.
Yo, what'd they say about where the dragon's lair is?
They have no idea. They see the dragon when she comes out, and that's it.
Does she come from the north, from the south, from the east, the west? Like any?
I don't think they pay attention. I think the lake, maybe on the other side, is a good place to start.
Okay. Yeah, Mace, James, I would like to look around and try and track. I have Hunter's Bane for tracking Fae Fiend and Undead, so I'd like to take a look around and see if I can see any clues as to where this dragon might have been coming from as it comes into the city or anything.
Fae, fiend, or undead. So you pick up on.
Well, no, I have advantage on checks for it.
Oh.
Sorry. Yep.
Well,
For survival checks.
Yeah.
For hunting and tracking.
It won't help you here.
Oh,
There's no. Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
unless you're
Can I-
tracking Zelenar's minion.
No, I'm trying to track where the dragon has come
the
or
dragon
gone.
does not fall under any of those categories.
Okay, cool. That's fine. I'm still gonna try to track it, so I don't have advantage, but I still would like
Yes.
to.
You can roll a
okay.
survival check to attempt to track Le Dragon.
Okay, I got a 21.
All right. You don't see any tracks for the dragon. What you do see is the destruction kind of leads back towards the crumbled large building on the other side of the river. That appears to be almost like the epicenter where all the destruction kind of comes together at that point. And the way buildings have fallen over, it is definitely was towards that area. So you can tell that a dragon and means of attacking seems to have cleared out from out here towards that crumbled building at the other side of the river, other side of the pond, lake, whatever it is, body of water.
I will relay that information, what I gathered, to everybody and say, I think I agree with you, Og. Checking over there might be our best bet.
Let's go.
All right, so you guys have two options. You can go around the lake or attempt to
can
find
fly.
some way to cross it.
How big is this lake?
It is just over a mile in diameter.
Are we like center?
Yeah.
So it'll be half the circumference either way around.
Yep.
What's that? Pi r squared
Something like that.
divided by 2. 2 pi
Carry the
r.
four.
Math teacher, circumference of a circle.
2 by R.
I think she's
2
asleep.
pi r.
Oh, all right. I think we just walk around.
I am not a water loving person. I agree.
Traveler's secretly a tabaxi.
I like water when it's frozen as snow. Not like it if it's not frozen.
By the time we make a raft and paddle our asses across, we can walk around.
I'm fine with whatever. Also, for what it's worth, I'm also casting false life on myself for my once a day thing because I forgot to do that earlier.
At level 9.
Okay.
Level 9.
Nice. Go away. All right. Well, if you don't mind, I will say I'll just well, I'll run ahead. I think I'm one of the quicker ones, although now Zell has some new legs on him.
With that, you see me just like hike up my bush, and there's like 6 feet of legs under there.
James, a baby face has appeared in your bottom left screen. Baby or cat. It's an arm.
Spooky.
And I'll kind of run ahead and be keeping watch as I run up.
Okay.
Just kind of keeping eyes out a little
So
bit.
would it be awkward if a 275-pound orc with his potential 110 feet movement speed passed you?
No, it's just more of a like I'll just
I
jog
got
a
you.
little bit ahead and just like kind of keep eyes out. So I'm
not sure we
slightly
want to
back.
like make a bunch of noise either. So you're probably good to be a scout.
Yeah, exactly. Which is why I was just
Gotcha.
taking that run
So
ahead.
you guys trying to do this stealthily, or are you just making your way around?
Y'all beat
I'm
me to it.
What? Yeah, right. I don't know about stealth. I think we should just go. I get the impression she's not here. Let's just go.
If we wanted to do stealthy, I'm really bad at that. As y'all witnessed as we tried to walk through that gate, me and Yorg and I just kind of clanking all the way through.
So if we're
Yeah.
gonna clink and clank, let's just all clink and clank together.
Oh, fine. If it means keeping up with you all, I will forego the stealth.
That is horn.
What did you say?
Not stealth? Okay. So far, so good.
Almost heard you make my voice boom. Hey guys, how's it going? No. Can you hear me now?
And
Right.
Grez
Have
runs
this-
off.
Right.
I will
Wow.
keep a little bit ahead and try to just keep eyes out.
Yeah, the last thing y'all hear is Grez say, "Quietly now." Gone. All right, cool.
I
All
guess
right, so y'all make
we're-
your way around. As you do, mostly destroyed buildings. The pond or lake or whatever it is has a odd hue to it. Definitely not something you would want to drink, Grez. You notice this immediately with your survival check as you're tracking things. Yeah, this water is definitely not good. You guys make your way around though. As you do, as you guys enter different areas, you hear the same shuddering noise of doors and shutters slamming shut. It is obvious that you all are being avoided at all costs.
That's what I like.
So,
Very unfriendly.
y'all make your way
Making
around.
my way.
I left the pause for it. Around this pond lake, and as you get to the other half of it, um, there is. You saw the brush from the other side, but you definitely didn't realize how big it was. In front of you is a thistle bush that is 10 feet high. You can't see through it. And it seems to be like a wall with a slight opening on one side.
What does the opening look like? What do you mean by that?
It's looks like a gap in the bush,
Oh,
big
okay.
enough for a person.
Okay, so we have a circle, a lake. We walked around. We've walked halfway around so far, and there's like now a wall of bramble in front of us.
Yeah, essentially. Yeah,
Okay.
you're able to see the bushes from the other side, but they did not appear to be that big.
And does this look to be like a magically made or affected wall of brambles?
You can find out if you want to investigate or arcana check it. Your choice.
Yeah, I'll go up and investigate it carefully, kind of prod it with a short sword a little bit.
What do you do?
You know what? Actually, I'm going to try an experiment, and I'm going to go ahead and breathe acid onto it.
Nice.
Okay. Let's see here. Where is my
Just
mouse?
opens my jaw. Excuse me 1 minute.
Right. So yeah. So as you
Vomit
opened
on
your
us.
jaw like a snake. And it would help if I had the stupid thing up.
More
You got
like a
stat block.
dragon.
You got a stat block for a bramble wall.
Yes.
Wisdom saving throw?
Um.
Wait, for me or the bramble?
So
You.
let's see
Yes.
here. Roll your damage dice.
Okay, it is only a d10. That's going to be 12. 12 acid damage.
You burn away or melt away. About 2 feet
Oh my God.
thick of brambles, but it's not the other side.
Right. So that's going to take forever if it even works.
Are we looking to get through this by force?
There's a gap on one side.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go around to the gap, take a look through the gap.
It looks like a tunnel of brambles.
Can I see how far it goes? Like, is it?
It looks like it goes about 20 feet, and then there's a wall of brambles there. It's hard to tell if there's an opening to either side because it all looks the same. It's 10-foot tall brambles everywhere.
We're in a maze.
My worst fear.
Can I go up to the brambles and cast firebolt into it?
Are you hitting them in the same spot that Traveler did or elsewhere?
Elsewhere.
No, same spot. Light that acid on fire, man.
Oh my gosh. Suddenly calls a forest
Grease?
fire.
Firebolt. Grease. Firebolt.
Elsewhere.
We'll get
Okay.
there.
Roll a to hit. Make your attack
16 to,
roll.
16 to hit, 13 fire damage.
Cool. So it hits, and there is a burst of flame as you burn through about 4 feet of this stuff in front of you. And there's a little bit more. You can almost see through the other side of this particular wall.
Well, we could just keep blasting.
Oh, we could just walk through the tunnel.
Did you say there's a
Oh, wait,
wall on the
hold
other
up.
side of the tunnel?
Hold up. Firebolt does fire damage. Duh. Sorry. You burn 8 feet through.
Excellent.
Yeah, and you
My
can see
favorite.
the light on the other side of that wall.
York starts tossing people through the hole. I'm just kidding.
It's not all the way through.
Wait, who has a necklace of fireballs? Wasn't that a thing joked about earlier? Let's throw those at this.
We're not wasting our fireballs when Firebolt, a cantrip, works perfectly well.
I cast Fireball at 3rd level.
Oh my god.
But it's a
I cast a
closet.
ball of fire.
Okay.
35
Wait.
damage.
Holy shit, did you actually?
Wait, did you do that?
I have so many spell slots. Yes, I did it.
Okay. How far in are you aiming
Yes.
to drop this fireball?
If you hurt me, I swear to God, I'll shoot you.
So
I'm not kidding.
So you guys are standing in front of this wall.
Oh, I told him
far
back up.
How far in? Like, are you hitting the wall directly, or are you trying to get over it and kind of get a whole area behind the wall?
I'm aiming down as far as I can.
Oh, down that hole you just made?
Yeah.
Okay. How close is everybody standing to this wall?
I'm not near it.
I mean,
You-
I hate you so much, Scott. But yeah, I just boiled it with acid, so I was probably still pretty much right behind Zone.
No, because I didn't do it next to yours. I intentionally did it away from yours.
Oh,
You know what?
I
Helvet
still
was
probably-
definitely inspecting that
I
hole.
was
He was,
prior
hey,
to
what's
it.
going on here? Boom.
Okay. So, all right. So,
Wait, did you actually give the?
You said
You
third
joke.
level?
You said back up. Are you actually? Did you actually say back up before doing this, or did you just blast this thing?
I probably said back up, but didn't give you enough time to.
Okay.
to move.
Who is standing within 12 feet of the wall?
Lol.
Probably
Not me.
me.
All right. If you were
good
standing within 12 feet of the wall, I need you to make a dexterity save, please. Right. While Jorg is off looking at safe passage, the rest of you guys are lobbing stuff at
Yeah, I'm like going down that corridor. It's my
Oh.
intention.
Does a
Like,
10 succeed?
I have a
no.
DC 20.
Yeah, he has a DC
20. I got a
I literally
25.
can't. I literally
Okay,
can't
so you
succeed.
take half damage. What'd you roll again? A 36?
35
Fire?
damage.
35. So it's 35 and 17 for each round.
Wait, Scott, how
I-
close
I
were
was
you?
I'm
17.
going to
How close were
absorb
you to the
elements.
wall?
I would.
Scott.
Oh yeah, I should probably also make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, yeah. Dex save.
I'm going to go
Yep.
ahead and absorb elements on that, so I'll take another.
Oh, I am too.
You're what?
I'm also absorbing elements.
Okay, so hold on a second. Also, the first time you hit with a melee attack on your next turn, they take an extra 1d6. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and turn around and try to punch Zelenar in the face.
I was gonna say if
roll
I'm
to hit.
close enough.
Roll to hit.
Wait. It's still my turn, right? Can I bonus action healing word?
It's your fucking turn. We're not even in combat. That is a 21 to hit.
That will
Yeah, that's
that will hit.
Okay,
What's
so
your unarmed
that's
strike damage.
well, that's a one damage from unarmed strike. But then because of absorb elements, that's an additional 1d6 fire damage. Just a fire
So roll a
punch
d6.
right to the
Zelenar,
nose. So
payback's
5 fire
done.
damage.
Amazing.
Maybe you grab Zelenar by the freaking shirt. Just be like,
So
don't
it's one
ever-
bludgeoning and how much fire?
5.
It
So it's
was 7
2 because you're halved, right? Because it's Zord elements.
No, absorbed elements only is a reaction. I think it goes away right away after that, right?
Oh, does it?
Spells, absorb elements.
Oh,
Yeah, you have
Yeah.
resistance to the triggering. Oh, until the start of your next turn.
okay. Yeah. So yeah, it will. Yeah. So you get an extra 2 fire damage on top of the 1 bludgeoning.
Halved was 17 damage, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
What the fuck was that?
Jorg, off to your left, you see as you're going down this hallway, from where you are, the ball of fire that
Right.
expanded out, and you actually see the wall of it gets about 3 to 5 feet from you. It's
Okay.
almost to you, not quite. And all of the brambles in that area to your immediate left are ash.
Okay. I'm gonna quickly run back to the entrance and peek around the side. And I guess as I get there, right about the time I see Traveler punch Zelenar in the nose, and I'm like, "Get this shit together! Let's go!"
Right.
And
Grez is in the back contemplating whether or not she should just leave you guys.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I was about to say, Grez is like, yeah, I'm with that guy, and I'm gonna run on with York. I'm out of here.
So in front
So-
of you was now this massive opening that goes about 20 feet in, and then there's more brambles.
Damn it. You see me starting to cast. No, I'm just kidding.
so if I walk down this, is there an opening to the left before the 20-foot dead end?
So now there is, for sure. You have a massive opening that goes into a big ash of brambles that Zelenar just made for you.
Alright.
However, there are no ashes directly at that spot, so it looks as though there was an opening there.
Okay,
But now it is most definitely an opening, a big one.
got it. Walk in. I guess now we're all together in the fireball area.
Yeah, it smells like burnt plant. There's soot
course it does.
everywhere.
Traveler
The
pushes
only thing-
Delinar
Yeah.
back into the brambles and stalks in.
Yeah, the only thing not getting covered in soot right now is York's shield.
Perfect.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. So at the
Grez is definitely gonna notice that. What's up? What the fuck is up with that?
It's a magic shield. It doesn't get dirty.
Interesting. All right. Maybe it's big.
I prestidigitation my shield. It's also clean now.
You have a shield?
Jealous much?
Wait, who else has a shield? I prestidigitation his shield, so it's also clean.
so,
You get prestidigitation. You get prestidigitation. You get...
You get
all right,
this.
so now there is another opening in these brambles, this time in the back left corner.
All right.
So the first one was
Well,
in the
guys.
right. This one's all the way back on the left. Based on the ashes, Grez, with your original survival check you made, you can see that there was kind of a slightly winding path to get back there originally. Now it's more of a straight shot.
All right. I'm gonna look around at the paths. Is there outside of obviously what the fire has destroyed, but finding some clearer paths, if I can. Are there any that have any kind of footprints on them that look more like well walked, or if this is like they made this to keep people out and literally nobody has been able to find their way through? Like, what's the kind of
There
deal
is
here?
not a single track on the ground. From
Okay.
anything.
Okay. There's nothing on the wall. Okay, there's nothing on the walls. Like any, I'm just thinking like if anything was okay, maybe they didn't walk on the ground, but maybe they were flying up ahead, or like, but maybe not clearing the thing. Okay, so this is like a pristine maze, labyrinth, whatever thing.
Yes, this is a pristine garden. of
Oh, it
brambles.
was.
DM,
It was.
If
Until
I-
Zelenar showed up.
if I go to the ethereal plane and I can basically have free reign of this entire maze,
Yes.
can I find my way through by just kind of going through walls and then come back and lead them through the right way?
Yeah.
I'd be able to have that.
I would say it would take you to gather the layout of this maze. If you want to do that, you can. I'm going to need you to make a wisdom check to remember the layout once you've gone
Well,
through it.
Really quickly, Jorg, would you just tell us that was what your plan was before you were gonna like?
Yeah. So I would basically tell you I can leave this plane and find my way through and come back and get you.
Could I cast enhance ability on him for the owl's wisdom to have wisdom checks before he goes through as well, things like that.
Yeah. Yeah, it would make sense for what he's attempting to do.
So I have advantage on wisdom.
Yes.
So I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
I'll just say, be right back.
All right. Who is wearing? Oh wait, no, never mind. It's not active right now, so you don't have to worry about it. Okay, yeah. So yeah, he vanishes.
Oh.
That was
It's
not
not
a concerning question at all.
Yeah.
Who's wearing? Never mind. It's not active.
I rolled a 29 for wisdom from advantage. Natural
Yeah, so-
19 plus a.
Okay. So it'll take you about. What are you doing? It'll take you about an hour to kind of go through and memorize the layout of this maze. What are the rest of y'all doing in your burn pit while you wait for Jorg to reappear from the ethereal plane?
Traveler is standing a minimum 40 feet away from. Is that all right? If at all possible.
So
Um,
you are
It's like
outside.
fireballs.
I would
Fireball
say-
distance away. Yeah, probably.
if it's taking him an hour, Grez would be kind of walking ahead and then walking back and then walking a little bit more ahead and then walking back and just kind of trying to get her own bearings of where she's at.
Okay.
Just a habit of
Oh, and every time,
Being on her
because
own.
now. Oh, never mind. My breath weapon doesn't recharge anymore.
And I would walk past you a few
Wait,
times.
can I
Roll a
see you?
D6, Traveler.
No, I'm in the ethereal plane, but I can
Okay.
see you. It's kind of
Oh,
like when Photo put the ring on.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. All right, cool. Thanks for that Lord of the Rings reference to get my brain in the right place.
Yeah, Traveler, you can roll a D6 for your breath weapon if you like.
I gave away the mask.
Oh yeah, that's right. Never mind, you can't.
Yeah, that's fine. I was gonna say that,
Um,
but I don't use it much. Every time Zelenar like looks over at me, I'm just gonna like just make eye contact and spit out like a steaming acidic cloud, spit on the ground,
Happy with
Grudge much?
kneeling on his
You're gonna prestidigitate the ground?
fireball. Right in front of all of us.
So we're just gonna wait for him and we're not gonna blast our way through. Is that what I'm getting here?
Yeah.
I think that might be best because the more blasting we do, the more we draw attention, and so it might be best to try to find our way. And then if we do it enough, I'm hoping to run through this a few times, and then if we come back to kill her here, maybe we'll have a better idea of how to get through.
Mm. Okay.
I would spend some time praying to my deity. Just
You're such a good
Yeah.
cleric.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
sorry about
Hammer,
that.
please don't let this half drow burn me alive in here.
I guess I'll just heal you guys because we're getting a short rest and I get my warlock spell slots back, right?
It's an hour long, so yeah, that would.
Nice.
You guys can take a short rest while Jorg is gathering the layout.
Grez
So,
is not taking a short rest.
okay.
I'm
Just running.
good.
I'll take a
I
short
was
rest.
running.
Wait, let me
oh.
see something.
I'll
You
roll
You don't do. Wait, you don't do.
Where are my
See,
hit
my
dice?
things are weird. Because
short rest. But here we go.
my things they're packed points. They're not hit points, but or they're packed slots. So you don't do any recovering of slots for short
Warlock,
rest.
technically, anything that falls under Warlock spell slots are recovered on a short rest.
Oh, wait. Some of my stuff is
Hey.
Warlock, but is
Yes.
this?
Does yours?
hey,
Hold on, I can tell you. I
I
believe
know-
yours is.
All my Blood Hunter stuff is that?
That's what I'm looking to see. Yeah, your blood courses, short rest.
Raise your hand if you need healing.
Yes,
I'm only 4 off.
I will consider forgiving you if you heal me. I'm only down by 8. It's not that
It's
big a deal.
free.
Oh, then yes.
Yes, your spell slots regenerate on a short rest.
All right. Everybody gets 15 HP
Nice.
from
Alright.
as I cast Prayer of Healing.
I shouldn't have used a hit dice.
Take it back.
I forgive you, but I'm still staying away from you.
Dang.
Oh, well.
No.
Okay.
I will not recover it. I won't take a short rest. I'll be running through the maze, but coming back essentially trying to memorize as much as I can going forward and back. Yeah. I don't know if I need to roll anything for that, but I'm hoping to help out. if I
My
can.
wolf is just like perched up on the top watching you.
Wait, what the heck? You can see through your wolf's eyes and take us through this maze?
I'm short resting.
No, but like you could
Wait,
just
can
see
you?
through their eyes while they're high above and walk us through this maze.
Well, you're already in the ethereal plane.
You were worried about casting fireball on your buddy over here instead of.
What the?
All right.
Nailed it.
I'm gonna walk up and punch Zell in the face.
Actually, if you punch his mate in the face, will he see it coming too?
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. If I'm going through his eyes, I don't see anything.
Yeah, you're blind to the real world.
All right.
So
Has
you
it been an
have-
hour? Am I back?
All right, y'all done with your resting? So as Jorg shows back up and poofs himself back out of the ethereal plane, you see all of your
With the billowing loincloth.
you see all your compatriots are just lounging around, resting up, chilling.
Grez comes out.
Oh,
Guys, I think I
Grez,
made it halfway through that time.
Oh, what's that movie? Is it like Labyrinth or something? Never. Whatever. Go ahead.
Maze runner.
all right,
Yeah, he's
so-
right. That's it.
We're
Yeah,
running
yeah,
a
so,
maze.
all right, so
literally.
Jorg shows back up, and Jorg is able to safely lead you guys through the realms. It was much faster when he was able to just run through walls. Now having to actually go around the walls, it takes you all about 2 to 2.5 hours to make it through this bramble maze.
Dang.
Yeah. Grez,
Somebody's a blowtorch.
you realize as y'all are going that you kind of had it right at first, and then it's like, then you went off a little, and then somehow found your way. Like you see your own footprints doubling around, like the paths you had taken had all come back and cross at some points. And like, yeah, this maze is weird. But
I will try to make mental notes of that as much
Okay.
as possible as we're coming through.
and
Well,
as you-
am I able to retain this information for later when we come back
we will
with that
see when you-
29 roll?
we will see when you get back if you're able to remember it.
All
You're
right.
able to memorize it for the immediate use.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
It might help
So-
you might lower the DC for later, but yeah.
Yeah. So you guys, as you
As
come
we
out,
go through, could we draw like a map?
does anybody have a pen?
It's a
pencil?
drawing of a maze. Much more better.
Does anyone have?
You
like,
can draw it
a
on my
pen,
loincloth.
pencil, paper? Like anybody have any sort of writing utensil?
No.
slash-
I have an alchemist kit.
Let's see. What comes in the adventures bag?
Holy shit! I don't have any in either of my kits. What the hell?
Backpack. What kit do I have?
Backpack.
Dang. I had a torch. We could have just burned our way through.
Takes
tried that.
10 days. 10 days. Dragons all kill us.
Yeah, right.
What? Let's see if my
Can I
How?
just drag? Can I just drag my vestige through the dirt as we walk?
Okay. Oh yeah.
Wait,
like
what
the
does
stick of it?
your vestige have on it?
Okay. Yeah. Make like a groove in the ground.
Breadcrumbs.
Make me a strength check to see how deep of a groove you can actually make in this ground.
No, I'm not gonna do that. As I get tired, I just stop. Just keep walking.
Holy shit. Okay. What are we? Travelers.
Do I notice
Adam's
him
like,
doing
I
that?
am so glad I'm not Scott's DM tonight.
Traveler is gonna go back and punch his pillow tonight. You should just kill Scott. We're able to.
I'd like to
100
request
gender.
my alignment change to
I hope
chaotic.
you all brought your brown pants.
I do not, in fact, have anything to write on.
All right.
Yeah, I don't.
Cool.
I don't
Yeah,
think I
so-
do.
Yeah, so
either.
you guys are preying on memory or some sweet magic. As you guys
Hey,
make
I
your
have
way through.
solid tracking skills. I am.
You
No,
do.
I am rubbing. I'm gonna take his fiendish dog and just gonna rub it on the ground as we walk, so that way I can later track feed.
There you go.
I mean, is your pooch walking with you guys, Scott?
No, he flies.
Oh yeah, that's right. He flies. Well,
All right, you're
you
officially
guys are
fired.
leaving footprints, so you're making your way through. You make your way through. Your lead
Am I
you
going?
through. Yeah, no, yeah, you definitely sense that it definitely took much longer not being able to go through walls. That kind of
Fine.
sucked, but you made it.
We made it. We made it. Yay.
All right, it says prestidigitation allows you to make a small mark on an object, so I'll just prestidigitation every few feet and mark the ground.
That lasts
Okay.
for like 1 minute, my dude.
Oh, it lasts for an hour.
An
I'll
hour.
do it anyway.
Yeah.
Good
So-
call, because I didn't read that part.
We'll get back right at an hour, and we'll see the first mark, and all the rest of them will be gone.
I think you only have like
2.5 hours to get through this,
3.
so we're guaranteed by the time we get to the end, all the first ones are gone.
All right, so as y'all make it through, there in front of you is the rubble of what looks to have been once a grand-ish structure. Kind of hard to tell in its massive pile of destruction. What are y'all doing here?
Is there
Okay, so say
any-
again, gigantic pile of rubble.
Let's see.
any evidence of like doorways or movement, like just kind of basic. Actually, you know what I want to do? Like how can you estimate about how big this pile is? Not necessarily tall, but
No, it's
like around.
it's probably
So it's
200
around-
feet wide. Like if
200
standing directly in
feet?
front of it. Yeah.
So we're thinking we probably have to go over this. We're just in our way.
Hey Zelena, how far away can your little buddy fly?
I don't know. Haven't really sent it that far before. I'm pretty sure it's a mile.
Okay.
It's a
Well, I
ways.
mean, if you wanna, do you think he could go check, like, fly overhead and see if he sees anything that something else that's flying could fly into, and maybe help us out from bird's eye view?
Hey, bud, you wanna go check it out? I'll send him up.
Wait, before he goes, I'm gonna cast guidance on it.
Nice. Yeah, 40-foot fly speed. I'll shoot him up.
Nice.
What do you need to know?
I'm just imagining you grabbing Traveler's bow and just launching this poor little wolf.
Actually, there's one lone ballista down there. You launch him into ballista, and you pull back. And so I'm also, as he does that, I'm also gonna use another divine sense
Nice.
Yep.
as we walk around searching for a celestial fiend or undead, other than the dog and Helvet.
Yeah. Okay.
You have to run. It's only for 6 seconds, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
So you
fast.
pick up on the two of them. Nothing else.
All right.
pops your senses here.
It's awful quiet here.
200 feet. So there's another side to the rubble, obviously, right? Or it looks like, seems like it's a hill of rubble,
Yeah.
200 feet tall. Okay,
No, so it's
Can-
200 feet wide. Like
200 feet wide.
yeah, like this was at one point a really big building.
Oh, I see. I
And
see.
how tall is it then?
So it's just yeah.
Is it like, is it totally a pile of rubble, or is it like half a building that has that, like the top half has crumbled down? Like
All
what's
you can
the?
see right now is the rubble.
Mhm.
It's sitting at
Okay.
about maybe 40 feet high.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah, so we should definitely try to get eyes on the middle of it or across it or whatever.
Yeah, what does Gulger see?
So make a perception check with your pooch.
Oh, jeez.
Hey,
What
what's
the
the
heck is this freaking stat block? Hang on.
My
Give me a
pooch.
second.
Well, wouldn't it be
Guys,
yours if you're looking
Add
through
a
its eyes?
1d4 to it.
It has perception is wisdom as a +1.
Wouldn't it be
I-
yours if you're looking through its eyes?
You have guidance.
I don't know. I don't feel like reading the rules. I'll use his +1 instead of my +2. I got a 14. With guidance, it's a D4. I'm just gonna throw it on the ground. That's a 4.
18.
14 with 4 is 18. Yes. I think that's all I can do with that. Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
And- Yeah.
So he can only go 100 feet away from you.
I think I can send him a mile.
While your familiar is within 100 feet of you, you can communicate with it and use your action to see through its eyes. It
I think
barely
I'm
hears.
packed allows me to get
Oh,
distance.
Well, also, if it's 200 feet wide, then he can get to the center of it at least and still be able to see.
I
That's within
forgot
100 feet,
your
right?
Chain packed stuff.
If I can find it.
Yeah. What is the range on that? Packed with chain.
I thought that was only giving it communication, but I thought you could always see through it. I could be wrong.
I don't remember. I should probably know my character sheet. All right,
Nope.
we can roll it as 100 feet until we look it up. I don't want to delay the game.
Yeah, no, you get. All right. So, let's see here. So he's flying. As he flies up, it is all he is seeing is the rubble of a building going up to the top of this.
All right. Yeah, I'll drop that and send all of them down. Just rubble everywhere.
Mhm. Strange. I don't like it, but okay.
Do you wanna see for yourself?
Are these rocks sizes that I can move?
You can certainly try. Give
I mean-
me an athletics check to see if you can move them.
Yeah, I want to walk around and kind of like I'm looking for if there's any evidence of like maybe a doorway that's collapsed, like evidence of a keystone, particular like doorway rock instead of just wall rock. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Make me a perception or investigation check.
Let's see here. Perception, investigation. What is 13, 15? Perception.
You got a what?
15 perception.
15. You can't find anything that looks like a door. Or as far as an entrance to anything. The rocks, as you kind of push them with, you have high enough strength, I'll let you kind of push rocks around. As you kind of push them around, you aren't able to see what would look like any sort of opening behind them. It just appears to be more rubble.
Can I walk the other way around the rubble and also check, like opposite of Yorg, kind of like we're like splitting up? Almost.
Sure. Perception or investigation check.
Okay. Fae Fiend or undead?
Nope.
Fine. 17.
17. You also are not able to see anything around it that appears to be an opening of any kind.
Hmm.
Maybe we should just go up.
I was thinking the same. I was thinking the same thing. I start climbing up on top of it, just kind of, moving stuff as I go. See if I see anything as I go up, climb up the thing.
Okay. As you're climbing yourself up this rubble, you're not. All you can really tell is that there's rubble,
Hmm.
and what appears to be more rubble and more rubble, and you're not seeing an entrance of any kind around here. Literally,
Can anybody tell if there's magic nearby?
Unfortunately, did not prepare that for the day.
I don't really have much in the way of detecting that sort of stuff. Not in my wheelhouse.
All right.
Hmm.
What?
Oh no, I just didn't realize that y'all came out here to gather stuff and nobody brought detect magic.
Yeah.
To be fair, I didn't know we were going to do scouting things after my long rest.
I am going to, as I stand up here. Oh boy. I want to cast dispel magic.
That's dispel magic.
Yes.
Where are you casting it?
Oh boy. I may pay for this one. Standing right in the middle on top of this thing. And the reason why is because it's 120 feet range, right?
Yeah.
120 feet. So is that, if it were on me, is it 120 feet? So 240 feet diameter?
Hold on, that's what I'm looking up right now. So choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range. So you have to know the magical effect is there, of third level or lower. For each spell, fourth level or higher, make an ability check. Oh, the target. Yeah, make an ability check. So, yeah, you have to know the spell is there in order to be able to dispel it, because you have to select the spell.
Okay. Then I won't do that.
I would. First off, I'd cast guidance on myself, and then I would kind of start to look around the area to see if there's any, maybe like any like circle, like anything that may indicate that there's runes in the ground or on the stones, anything like that. Like any kind of looking for anything that would indicate there's arcane presence.
Perception or investigation, your pick.
Perception. That's a natural 20 plus a 1, so 29 plus 1d4.
Nice.
Max roll, baby.
What up?
That's a 33.
Finally, somebody
Nice.
beat the 18 DC.
Woo, woo, woo.
Tell
Shut
me
up.
where you guys stood in front of the building, where you were standing, and now y'all are kind of moved up the rubble a bit. But you can see what looks to be the dirt is almost just slightly a different shade. Like it's like white and off-white. But there is a rectangular shape where there's something there, but there's also something obscuring you from being able to really see what it is. Almost like there's a film over it.
Do y'all see that?
I come down. Look at it. Is that a
look
magical
field?
effect?
You want to find out?
Yes. Yes. I cast a spell magic on that.
And that is. So, what level are you casting the spell magic at?
At 3rd level.
You see where the dirt is suddenly falls into these cracks in this rectangular shape with one side still connected in the ground. And suddenly some of the dirt comes together as a handle at one end.
Handle.
Well, what looks like a handle. It's a handle shape.
Here we go.
So
Check for traps.
As I reach forward,
I was waiting for Jordan to just yank this thing open.
I pull the hinges off.
Grez will come over and take a peek at it. Anything that looks like it might be trap-like.
Make an investigation check. Yeah.
while you're rolling, do we think the fact that that magic's gone, that's gonna be an issue when people find out?
Hmm.
Would-
Just gotta ask, Fae Fiend or Undead?
Nope.
Just kidding. 18.
It's like, are they within 10 feet of me? Are they within 10 feet of me? Are they within 10 feet of me?
There are no traps that you can see or figure out around this.
It looks clear to me.
Is it on the ground? So like the handle's on the ground, so I would lift up like a cellar door kind of thing?
Yeah, kind of like a cellar door.
All right. Yeah, I'll kind of stand over there and grab the what looks like a handle and just kind of pull it up a little bit and just kind of hold it there and see what happens for a minute.
More dirt falls in.
Does it move?
Yeah, it opens up fairly easily, actually.
Okay, all the way open.
And there are stairs going down toward the lake.
Okay. What's it look like? Can we see down there? Is it black?
It is. There's no light source here, as far as you guys can see. Those of you that have dark vision, as it gets kind of past where the sun can shine in, your vision goes to black and white, colorless, as you can see down to about 60 feet, whatever length your dark vision is.
120 feet.
Yeah. If you have the mask, it's 120.
I also have blind sight with that thing too, I guess.
Only
That's pretty
once
cool.
you have to actually choose to use that. You get it once.
Oh, okay, copy that.
Long rest or something. Yeah.
Gotcha.
But so you can see out to the end of your dark vision if you have dark vision. If not, then about 15 to 20 feet in, it just goes dark. Does anybody not have dark vision? Cool. So you guys can't see anything past about 15 to 20
think
feet.
I do. I'm not.
I have blind sight all the time at 10
Elves have
feet.
dark vision, I believe.
Oh,
I was gonna say, what race are you? You
Well,
should
then-
if you're an elf.
okay. If I'm an elf, then yeah, I've got it. Sorry.
Racial.
Oh,
No,
yeah, I do have
20
dark vision.
Yeah, you do.
Okay,
20 years ago.
yeah, 60 feet. Sorry, my bad, dog.
Yeah, so
I
all
don't
of
usually
you-
play elves.
All of you are able to see
Raise
down into
elves.
here at least 60 feet or until the
Nice.
stairs bottom out, which none of you can see the bottom.
Because
Cast light on my shield.
Nice.
none of us can see the bottom.
I I'm actually gonna also toss light on pick up a little stone. I'm just gonna roll it down the stairs.
Nice. All that noise. Click, click, click.
It goes.
We have not been stealthy up till now, so
Roll me just a flat d20 to see how far it actually rolls, based on just the stone. Just roll me a d20.
A 12.
12. Okay, so this stone rolls. It plops down the stairs. Starts off pretty good. Gets rolling, and it gets out to about 100 feet, and it hasn't quite reached the bottom, but it's stopped on a step. Just kind of lost some momentum as it was going.
All right, so that's 20 feet bright light, then 20 feet dim light after that.
Still can't see the bottom.
Do you guys
Gorg
want
has
me
a-
to?
Wait, I'm sorry.
Gorg and Zelenar both have 120-foot dark vision.
So because it's so far away, or because there's something impeding dark vision?
I don't know.
I'm gonna go.
Magical.
I will actually. I can do this once between short and long rests. I'm gonna go ahead and knock an arrow and declare an oracle shot. I'm just gonna whisper to it. Say, let the eyes of the Raven Queen see through the darkness. I'll just fire it as far down as I can.
Oh man, you have a range of what, 600 feet?
Yeah, yeah.
Around 200. So as it goes down, you
Uh-huh.
can see your dark vision extends from the arrow.
It doesn't reach the bottom.
Right? No. Yeah, it goes to the center of the earth and keeps going. No.
This
no,
traveler
so
just turns and
as it's
walks right
flying-
back up.
So as it's flying down, you guys, as he shoots this, as he's aiming this shot and he lets loose, what does it look like for you, Traveler?
Probably it looks like, it sounds kind of stupid, but almost like a magical radar. So kind of like pinging off the arrow, just kind of like as it goes down, this little things of light kind of pinging off darker and darker, deeper and deeper.
Yeah, so it's like
Cool.
Traveler's eyes almost gloss over as this arrow goes. And Traveler, you are able to see, hear, feel, smell, taste whatever this arrow is around this arrow with your own senses.
Nice.
Yummy.
As it travels
Nice.
down, you are able to see. So make me a perception check to see what you
Okay.
pick out.
It's okay. That is a 21 dirty.
Okay. So as this arrow is going down, around 180 feet, you pick up on the openings of a spike trap on the left wall.
Ooh,
At
noted.
220 feet, there appears to be an opening for something to fall from the ceiling.
Oh my.
And at around 300 feet, you hit the bottom. As the arrow hits the stone and falls, in the center, the ground is lifted slightly as it would be for a pressure plate. And the stairwell continues off to your left. With your dark vision, you can see the bottom of that one at about 50 feet down. So you can roughly estimate around 350 feet deep is the full thing.
Dude, that was a sick move.
Kind of come out of it and be like, Zonar, you should go first. It's fine. I'm just kidding.
Wow.
Watch as you'll get killed. No.
Dude, he
Traveler
kills you
will-
as a DM and as a player.
Traveler
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
comes out about it and his eyes kind of clear up a bit and he goes, all right, we've got a few traps. Spike trap on the left wall on the way down, something in the ceiling, and then a pressure plate at the bottom of the stairs. And then past that, the stairs turn and go down a little bit further. But no life, as far as I can see, although I would argue traps indicate someone doesn't want us getting through. So that's what I seem to find. So, who is going first?
Well, you should go first because you know where all the traps are, right?
Yes, I suppose that is true. Let's go ahead and send the guy with the bow up front. All right.
As far as
Travel.
disarming traps goes, what would that check be?
It would depend on the trap mechanism and how you are disarming it.
Probably sleight of hand mostly.
I don't know.
You
if
could
you're
just
trying to
disarm it by
smash
standing in front of the spikes and stopping them for us. That'd be
These
great.
guys have
That
to
is a
pull.
horrible idea. You have bad ideas. You and Zelenar both have bad ideas. Traveler starts going down the stairs.
Zelenar looks over, is like,
I can't believe we saved you. And starts going into the darkness. All right, Traveler will take the lead then.
All right. As you're going down, you reach the spike traps on the left. You remember kind of as you're going back through, because you are seeing 360 degrees. It's a lot more information than normal.
Right, yes.
You know, so as you're processing kind of each thing individually, as you reach the spike traps, you remember off to the lower right, essentially opposite side of the spike traps, was where it looked like something was off with the stair. You know, almost like that's kind of where it's meant, like almost like the spikes are meant to be seen and for people to try to
Right.
push away.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Can I kind of, as I get up to where I kind of know it is in the general area of, can I move more carefully and kind of look for what's on the other side of the stair?
As you look, make me an investigation check now that we're in new light.
Ooh.
Can
Ooh.
anybody help him? Who's behind him?
I am. I was thinking about casting Enhance Ability, but
Let's save it. Yeah, that's fine.
so there's a
think. I
light
hope.
issue? I can do dancing lights for you.
It's
not
not
a
really
light
a
issue.
light issue so much as a
It's just
finding
he's,
an
he's
issue.
now looking at it from a different angle.
Oh,
Everything, yeah, it's like before he was looking at it at a full 360, everything at once, and now he's having to process all that and put it into his own eyes.
Right. Okay. That is a 13.
It's good enough for you to pick out what you saw. Like you knew where it was. It's just okay.
Right.
It's a raised area that definitely looks like something you don't want to step on. Like just
Right,
in your
okay.
mind, it's like, yeah, then that's there.
I think Traveler's gonna take I think if possible, I don't probably not. I'll just go ahead and try to jump over it.
Okay, I mean it's just off like to one side, but yeah, you can.
Oh, okay, got you. Yes, and I will just carefully step around it.
Okay, yeah. So the rest of you guys see Traveler essentially put his back to where the spikes come out and just shimmy down the side of the wall, safely past these holes in the wall that look like they should be killing him.
Yeah, I'll stop right after, and turn around and look at everybody else and kind of make sure they get through.
I'll follow right behind.
Cool.
Right. Monkey see,
Yep.
monkey do.
Yep.
As you get up to the slot in the ceiling, this time you didn't see an activation for this one, and you don't see one now. But as you get closer with your dark vision, there is something.
I have light on my shield,
Oh,
so there is light.
oh yeah, that's right. You're right behind him. So, yeah. So up in there, you can see what looks to be a log with something shining off of it. A bunch of little somethings. It's kind of hard to make out because they twinkle bigger than they are in the light.
Oh gosh. Is there something holding it up? What does it look like?
You can't quite tell.
How close am I to it?
You started to approach it now, so you're maybe, let's see, being able to see it from here, you're probably only 5 to 10 feet out from it.
Fuck it then. I'll go ahead and use another acid breath. And just kind of, it's a 15-foot cone, so I'll just just throw up acid all over it. See if that does anything.
Up where it is in the ceiling.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's
Roll
probably a
the damage
horrible
for
idea.
it. I'm not going to waste my time making a save for a
Probably a terrible idea. Ooh, once again, it is a 12.
All right. As you up in here. The rest of y'all smell it. He's spewing acid, and something starts to melt. And you guys hear a pop, pop, and out falls the remnants of what was a spiked log that proceeds to roll down, down this hill, or down these stairs. And let's see how lucky you are, Trav.
Uh-oh.
And it hits the pressure
Not
plate
very.
down below, springs all the trap.
And the edge that you burned, the whole part lands over that pressure plate and doesn't push
Cool.
it.
Oh, bummer. All right.
So you're allowed to throw up on stuff, but I can't blow stuff up. How is that fair?
Do I throw up on you?
I didn't blow you up.
Yes,
just
you did. You did
collateral
blow me
damage.
up. I point at like 3 other people. You blew them up too. You did yourself. We will argue about this later. I'm moving on. Starts marching again.
I will whisper in Cell's ear. You didn't blow me up. Thanks.
Finger guns.
Traveler yells back, "Stop flirting and go. Let's go."
Get a room.
We're in a lair. It's close enough.
Swear, Traveler's getting so grumpy. Mark Force march down to where the pressure plate at the bottom of the stairs is.
First, he
Jump on
can't track somebody, and then he gets one up by a fireball.
All right,
This is not Traveler's, like...
No. Yeah, he's good. So as y'all can, like I said, the log is now covering the pressure plate. So you don't have to worry about stepping on it, at least. You know, that's nice.
Oh, sweet. Okay, yeah. I'll just hop over it then.
Okay.
But like we could step on it if we wanted to, right?
Traveler, like, sprints 10 feet away.
Go on.
So
Did
Yeah,
Scott
and
just
so
wake up
the,
today
uh,
and choose violence?
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
I feel like
He
you
didn't get to
hurt
kill
Scott
anything yesterday.
last night. Did you hurt him?
No, I didn't fucking hurt him. He hurt
No,
my stuff.
I had a
What's going
serious
on?
night last night, so I have to like release all
It
that.
was just a lore dump. Yeah.
So as you reach the bottom of this set of stairs, off to your left is the other set of stairs going down about 50 feet.
Okay, yeah, I'll probably start heading down those, but turn around to the others and be like, stay maybe 10 feet back from me. I don't really know. I didn't get to look down this stairway too much. Just in case.
Do we want to send some light down there first?
I mean, I can see, right? I have 180 feet dark vision, so I should be able to
And-
see.
But it's black and white versus like seeing
Oh.
color.
Interesting. All right, yeah, go for it. Might as well. That's fair. Let's
Right,
be
it's-
safe.
No, dancing lights.
Well, we have to use the lights. Someone's gonna make a step check.
Oh,
my-
master.
Well, dancing lights is concentration. If you're using dancing lights to send it down,
Is somebody using
or I
that?
can just pick up a rock and throw down light on the
No,
Hey.
dancing rock.
I'll dancing
the-
lights as far as I can. 120 feet.
Poop and
Dancing
cheese.
lights, they go down, and it's 50 feet down these stairs, this other set of stairs, that turns to the right, and you can see around that corner because you're not there.
Okay, what do I see?
Oh wait,
Um,
wait! Before we go down, I'm casting enhance ability, Owl's Wisdom on him. So you have
Nice.
advantage on perception, or you have advantage on wisdom.
Yeah. As the lights go down, this looks like a fairly clean stairway at this point.
Okay, Traveler will cautiously advance down.
Okay.
So, what is the owl against that wisdom?
Advantage on wisdom checks, which also means that you get an extra +5 to your passive perception because you have advantage on perception checks.
Nice.
Which
Holy guacamole! I have a 27 passive perception.
Yeah. Which is why I didn't make the roll.
Because he really needed that +5 there.
Holy cow, you have 32 plus 5, 32 perception passive right now. Jeez.
No, I think he has
29,
20.
27. 27.
27. But if he does this, you'll get a. It'll be a
Well,
32.
No, that's with the extra.
It's with
Yeah,
the plus
I have a
one.
22 regularly.
Oh, copy that. Okay.
Still.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's fine.
Oh yeah, that's okay. That's normal. Yeah, move on.
27. It's a loser.
Don't you?
So,
It's less than 30. It's fine.
so yeah.
Still
so
wouldn't be able to find the pass without a trace
Yeah.
person. Like,
Man. All right. So
Jeez,
you
I
guys
have
make
the
your way down,
worst passive perception.
and the tunnel turns to the right, and it is a long hallway with what looks to be a room at the far end.
Damn, I should have fucking said the oracles. Okay. I guess I'll just motion at the others to kind of the follow me sort of thing.
Sort of thing.
I'll wait till they're all down the stairs.
You're bringing up the rear.
I was
How
about to
far
ask
is-
if we wanted to stealth down this hallway.
Yeah. How
No.
far is the you said doorway, right?
No, it's an open room. There's no door.
It's an open room. How far is it?
It's about 80 feet out, and the room is lit.
Okay. I will motion at the non-stealthy ones. Say, stay here. I'll motion at shoot. What's your character's name again?
Grez.
Grez. Be like, you're with me. And start stealthily moving down the hallway.
Shock Pikachu.
So I'm assuming you're moving slowly.
Yes. If we can do it stealthily, yes.
Yeah, go ahead and make stealth checks.
Okay. Oh! Could have been better.
25.
Dirty 20.
could have been better. Dirty 20.
Listen, I have a
I
plus 10 to
literally-
stealth. If I had a dirty 20, I also would have been like, dang, could have been better.
I have
I
a plus
literally
15 to stealth.
cannot roll a 20 stealth. My
You can't
max is
guide it.
19.
Oh, wait, you guidanced me, didn't you?
No, you have the wisdom, the perception.
Right,
the
but
wisdom.
Zelenar guidanced me for
No,
a little
I had
bit.
dancing lights and stuff.
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah. So that's the wisdom thing. Okay. Oh, sorry,
25.
Kitty. All right, 20 and 25.
All right. So as you guys make your way down, you suddenly,
Oh, jeez.
Traveler, with your new perception, passive perception you have,
Oh,
you
Jesus.
feel it almost push against your scales before you come in contact with something invisible.
Mm.
Could I have made a perception check while we're stealthily walking down?
Well, I thought you guys were following him, so I figured he would just run into it first.
I'm not following anybody.
Oh,
Well,
no,
yeah,
it's just
I
me
was-
and him. I figure we're both like
Yeah, the two of
each
us.
side of the thing,
Yeah.
like going down together.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
No, you like,
An eyes out.
you feel it though before you actually get to it.
Mm. Oh boy.
So it's
Just
soft
kinda
and fuzzy and
Stop.
No,
or
almost
gelatinous-y.
almost like energy pushing back at him, like something's almost
Oh.
repelling him from being there.
Oh, interesting. Okay, I guess I'll pause.
Do
Does
I
she
feel
not-
it?
Yeah.
Yes, but you get a little bit closer than he does before you feel it. It's just like, and
Okay,
it
I
doesn't
guess
like
I'll
if you were
just
hurt
stop.
by it. It doesn't like physically affect you. But it's just like it's almost like something's pushing you back from that space.
Wait, so which one of our companions has a potential, so sorry, I've forgotten. Which one of our companions has a potential relationship with this dragon? Or like a past
Nobody.
history?
Nobody.
Nobody. Okay, so we can't, this isn't like one of those get through things.
Can I, like, So is it just hard to move through, or can we physically not move through it?
Where you're at now, approaching it, you feel something pushing at you. If you want to attempt to push forward, you can. That is on you.
I guess I'll look. Yeah, I'll look over at you and I'll point to myself as if like I can do it.
Mm,
I'm not very strong, but I can try.
mm.
Traveler's like skinny buff.
Yeah. How about we both push up against it, and
Alright.
like kind of. If you want to give me a hand, I could probably take the lead on if we want to push against it, and you can just kind of give me a hand.
Okay, so you're saying I'm giving you the help action basically, or we're both?
Yeah. if you
Okay,
want.
yeah, I'll give you the help action.
Make me an athletics check.
Okay. Athletics. Oh, it's advantage. Thank the Lord. Oh, that's so much better. Dirty 20.
Both of you
Very nice.
push past that feeling and hit something solid. It is not moving.
Okay.
And from what you can tell, like it feels almost as though it's a wall, even though you can't see anything.
Hey, Jorg. That whole like getting rid of the illusion thing that you did earlier, is that something you can do again?
Yes.
Because we're
Sucker down there.
literally hitting an invisible wall right here.
And I walk up and I'll just kind of prep my hand forward till I feel it. Whoop. Guess it's there.
Yeah, it's you feel it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll oh man. I hope I don't burn this. I'm gonna cast this at level 4. I'm gonna upcast this a level to make sure that it breaks through.
Okay.
When you cast a spell using spell slot of 4th or higher, you automatically end the effects of the spell on the target. The spell's level is equal to or less than the level of the spell slot. So it only will do a level 4 or lower.
There is a roll for higher, but either way, when you cast it on this, I'm assuming you're going to check after you cast.
Yeah.
It's still there.
Well, it didn't work.
Um,
Burned the 4th level
right.
slot on that one.
Really sorry.
It's okay.
Hey, can you guys you want to step back for a minute?
Are you going to fireball it again? I don't think that's going to work.
But really close. I'm gonna
Mm.
shoot an Eldritch Blast at it.
Just gonna step back.
Really close. Fireball.
Roll to hit.
Okay. It's a dirty 20.
Ooh, you hit.
Okay. And then
I would hope so. It's a wall.
10.
You'd be surprised how many people miss a wall.
Couldn't hit the broadside of a barn.
Oh wait, I
There you
get
go.
3 of them. Right.
Yep.
Sorry.
So roll 3 to hit.
So,
Oh, jeez.
does a 12 hit?
Yes.
Okay.
There you go.
And then a 22. Okay. So all 3 hit. So I got a 10, a 1, a 3. So 14 points of damage on this thing.
Okay. As you shoot these blasts, it looks almost as though they are absorbed into the wall. And
So-
just vanish.
So it doesn't look like they did anything.
What are the walls to our sides made out of? Something flammable? I'm just kidding.
No, they look like solid stone.
Can I walk up to one and lean on it?
Sure.
I'll go to the right one and push against it and see if it's an actual wall.
It is very solid. You feel your shoulder starting to kind of give.
Okay. Hey, Traveler, check and see if that's really a wall.
Okay, yeah, I'll go check. Kind of knock around and stuff.
Yeah, like you can hear your scales echoing off the wall. It's a solid rock wall.
What's on the other side of the invisible wall?
It
Just
looks
a
to be
lit room?
lit room.
Does anyone have any sort of teleportation abilities? Would that get us through? Could try that.
I part another one. I have dimension door.
I don't know if that would work or not.
That
That
only
is
get half of
expensive.
us through too, or not even half of us anymore.
Some of us will be trapped to the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're in a tunnel, not like a hedge maze.
Yeah, this is a tunnel. From what you gather based on the direction of the stairs, you assume you are underneath the lake.
Nothing.
How tall
interesting
is
on
the ceiling? Sorry.
In here, the ceiling is about 10 feet tall.
Nothing interesting on the ceiling or on the floor, like no markings or anything.
Nope, it is smooth, solid stone.
Man. Man.
I mean, I could destroy the place, but
All right, Zell, even I'm going to have a problem if you fireball us in this tunnel.
When we get
Can
back,
I-
I'm taking you to my counselor. Psychologist.
I'm going to pull out a dagger and just kind of like push the dagger into it to kind of see like if there's any kind of give
The
with
dagger
something piercing.
stops the same point, and it feels like almost like you're trying to push it against one of the stone walls. Like it
Okay.
is solid.
All right, and then I'm going to look up. I'm going to toss my dagger straight up in the air and see if it goes up past the ceiling or if it actually hits the ceiling.
Ching, 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 as it bounces back down. It hits.
Whenever we came down the stairs, was it only this direction? Like, so we came down the stairs, and this is like the way to go.
Yeah, this is
Wait.
the only way y'all are able to find to go.
Can I grab Jorg and say, can I borrow you for a moment?
He's reading.
Yes.
I'm going to borrow Jorg. I'm going to go back upstairs to where the spike. No, you said it didn't push the pressure plate, right?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. We don't have. That wouldn't. We don't think pushing the pressure plate would turn that off, do we?
one way to find out.
Okay. That's fair. Let me see here what I've got to throw at the pressure plate.
I have mage hand, if it helps.
Check
Okay.
the walls. Check the other walls.
All right, yeah. As I'm going, I'll check the walls, I suppose. I'll kind of like knock on the walls and stuff as I'm going back upstairs.
Okay.
Anything?
Nothing.
Oh, fuck. Okay. I'm gonna pull out my one of my short swords. I have two. And I'm going to. Actually, my bedroll weighs 7 pounds. I pull out my bedroll and just stand like 10 feet down the stairs from the pressure plate and just chuck my bedroll at it.
There is a spiked log over top of it.
Yep.
So you're looking to impale your bedroll on a log?
No. I suppose not. Fuck.
Details.
Can I?
I mean,
Cat.
again, I was gonna see if Jorg could just pull off the spike trap or the spike
He's
log, but now I'm
still near
afraid.
the wall.
I'm not actually. I guess I went with Traveler.
Yeah, I thought I needed your muscles. I'm not sure anymore, but
Are the other three of you still near the wall?
Near-ish.
Yeah.
The wall
Yep.
drops.
What?
Wait,
What?
then what
Vanishes.
happened?
The wall just vanishes. It's not there now.
I did it, guys.
Good job.
Thanks.
Sorry, I've had a
Uh,
timer going. I've been waiting for it to count down. The
Oh.
wall's gone.
Oh my god.
That's why I keep looking over. Wall's gone.
right.
Travelers,
Inside the room.
travelers with Jorg just like standing there, be like, "What do you mean we can't just grab the spiky log and drag it somewhere else?"
Hey,
From inside
guys,
the
let
room,
him know.
you guys hear a dainty voice. A very
Oh, that's
feminine, light, almost like a youthful voice. Just say, "Will you please stop making all that racket? I am busy in here."
I've probably held back just a little bit still because they told me not to come too close because of my armor. So I'd pop around the corner and be like,
Run right back down.
Wait, this voice came from in the lit room?
Yes.
Okay.
We
as
didn't-
they get closer, I do what they said.
Grez will stealthy up to it, and peek in the door and see what I see.
Make a perception check for our new room.
Do I need to be?
Damn, too
Stealth
bad it's not
is stealth.
Traveler.
While Traveler figure out what's he gonna do with this giant spike log.
Traveler gives up.
An
As soon as he
18.
finds out, Traveler gives
A what?
up.
18.
All right. In this room, you see two pillars, kind of splitting the room into thirds. In the back right corner, from where you're looking in, is a pile of books, just with bookshelves next to it, all stacked with books, and there's a figure standing in front of them who looks to be looking down, reading something. A smaller figure, all you can see from the back is a long green cloak with a green hood over their head.
Oh,
And off to the center, there is a table with, it looks like, some empty vials on it. Not much going on there. And off to the left, against the wall, is a female elvish character that is somewhat long red hair. She looks like she may have at one point had fair skin, but definitely no longer. Who is chained to the wall, bleeding and barely breathing.
Oh, that's not good. I guess we're kind of a little bit behind Jorg and I because we're still running back down the hallway, right?
Yeah, I just peeked in to
Mhm.
kind of see what's going on.
Zelenar, where are you?
I was behind. What's her nut? I don't know if I can see.
I
it.
have a name.
Grez?
Grez.
Grizz?
Grez.
Zelenar, make me a
What's her
perception check to see if what you see in the room real quick.
All right, sick. That's a dirty 20.
Okay, you see all the same things that Grez just saw. However, when you look over at the female chained to the wall on the left, suddenly your staff, you feel
Oh, snap.
like a resonant
No.
energy come from it.
Knew it.
And the wolf within speaks to you as, hold on, I gotta pull up to make sure I say everything correctly. Otherwise, I'm gonna screw it up like I do. As you hear the voice of the wolf, Keyleth, what has he done to her? And you now recognize the elf chained to the wall as Keyleth, the leader of the Ashari.
I'm gonna cast 6th level heal on her.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
70 HP.
Where was that when you fireballed me?
You got
Jeez, get over it already.
This is getting intense.
What a dick move.
Okay, as this heal comes past me, because I'm sure that it takes some kind of
What level is the heal?
verbal.
What
What's
level
that?
is heal?
6th.
6th level?
Yeah.
That's enough. You see the figure in the green cloak toss a hand up, and your spell fizzles.
I counterspell.
You're gonna counterspell?
Yeah.
Do it. Roll me an ability check using your spell casting modifier.
27.
You counterspell the counterspell.
Fuck it, Keyleth! Sorry.
Not Keyleth, the opposite of Keyleth.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, wait.
Suck
you
it,
said-
Keyleth, take all the 70 hit points.
Wait, wait, wait.
Nerd.
Sorry, opposite of Keyleth?
Yeah, no, the one in the green cloak that was over reading the books. Keith is chained to the wall.
Yeah, I'm healing Keyleth.
Yeah, no,
You
yeah.
said
The green
suck it,
cloak
Keyleth.
individual.
Oh! Counterspell came
your
from the
heal.
green cloak thing.
Yes,
Got it.
and you
Okay.
successfully counterspelled the counterspell. So Keyleth receives the 70 hit points.
Good Lord.
Can I also quicken a spell?
In a moment. Where's everybody else at?
I'm coming down the hall.
Yeah, we've been running pretty much down the hallway
Okay.
as fast as we can, so I don't know where we are.
Cool. Then as you guys approach, you see this battle of magic as Zelenar, who appears to recognize an individual in the room, attempts to cast a healing spell, and someone else in the room counterspells his spell as he comes back with more magic to counterspell the counterspell. And thus the battle of magic has begun over a single heal. No, and so the heal gets through. You guys are now approaching, and you guys see into the room. And as you heal her, it looks as though, as quickly as she's healing, that life is draining away.
Oh my.
Like, she's not back to what she was when you first healed her, but she looks as though that life you just restored is slowly draining back away.
Can I get that quicken?
Yes, now you may get a quicken spell.
I quicken polymorph and turn her into a mouse.
Who,
And then
Keyleth?
immediately drop it.
Who, Keyleth?
Yeah.
Okay.
To break her from her chains. She like shrinks and then
Yeah.
grows again.
Okay. What level are you casting it at?
Oh, probably just 4th.
They got more than one reaction? What's gonna happen here?
No. Okay. He turns into a mouse, drops to the ground, and I'm guessing the rest of y'all have caught up at this point. You're all kind of at the door.
Yes.
Yeah,
As
probably.
she comes back as a normal person, the green figure turns around, and we're going to take a short break before I pee myself.
Oh dang.
Ooh,
Wait, short break.
it's 11:30.
Figure
So-
in the
Yeah.
green cloak. Oh, what?
As I come around a corner, do I recognize that figure in the green cloak as
Yeah.
being a regular visitor of Thordak?
I'm getting there.
Okay,
Hold
because
on.
I've got something I want to do before we
Yeah.
go into
So,
this, but go on, do your thing.
The figure in the green cloak turns around. You can't see their face. They have somewhat long green hair that hangs down, past the cloak. Jorg, Traveler, and Helvet. All three of you recognize this individual as the one that enchanted your marks from your dragon.
Oh wow.
Yep.
And you hear her speak again. That wasn't very nice.
Traveler's just knocking an arrow, basically.
Not here to play
And
nice. I fireballed my friend earlier.
she flicks a finger out. And hold on, I got a.
How far is she from us?
Okay.
She's on the other side of the room. She's about 60 feet away. She
I'm
flicks a
about to get
finger out
disintegrated
toward
again.
Keyleth. And okay, I gotta make sure I roll this right. How many hit points did you restore?
70 flat.
I'm just gonna roll some D&D Beyond. I'm like pulling out all the dice for counting.
Come on.
Womp womp.
It's easier to do that sometimes. Yep, nope, that'll do it. That's yeah. And a beam of green light extends from her finger towards Keyleth.
Finger of death.
Vanishes into ashes.
Bitch. That's a dick move.
Yo, who else has counterspell? Get up in her.
I'm the fighter.
I don't think any of
fucking
y'all have
fighter,
counterspell other than Zelenar.
Oh my gosh.
Zelenar, if you wish to attempt to counterspell the disintegrate, I will allow you to do so in exchange for 2 charges from your staff.
I mean, yeah. What's initiative look like? I mean, I'll do it. Yeah, I'll blow the whole staff up.
We haven't gotten to initiative yet. This is just an intro.
Yeah.
Because
I'll do
Rayshawn
whatever.
has a very specific way that she initiates combat.
Oh.
She's not nice.
So this is Rayshawn.
Is it flirting? You can
Not
flirt,
yet.
right?
This right here is just a
Oh.
lady in a green cloak. But y'all are in Rayshawn's lair.
Yeah, I'll counterspell.
All right, take 2 charges off your staff and roll me a check with your spellcasting modifier.
Oh, snap.
DC is 17.
I rolled a 15. Hang on, I got some stuff to reroll that.
You have your 2d4 thing, don't you? Or is that only on saving throws?
That's what I was looking up. Saving throws are attack rolls. All right, I'm gonna reroll it for Burn a Lucky. If I can click this button. 32 with a nat 20.
Nice.
There you go.
15 to a 32.
So as Keyleth
Boom
is
is above.
fading to dust, suddenly her parts reassemble.
Whoa.
Yeah, her particles, if you will.
I hope they reassemble correctly.
Oh, God.
Her head's where her elbow should be, but
Oh,
she's
geez.
alive. I mean, no, but she comes back.
Got her.
Anything you guys would like to say?
I
I'll
guess
just go on.
I was gonna say I'm gonna start kind of slowly maneuvering around the room to almost try to put myself in between this green hooded lady and Keyleth.
Nice.
Yeah, Graz will knock an arrow and kind of back up into any kind of shady spot she can find where she's comfy and can shoot.
I'll say don't touch her.
And I'll just call. I'll just call out her name, Rayshawn. Assuming she knows who I am. And I want to. Oh, it's not. Oh, this nice. Okay. Once I want to do two things if I can. I want a bonus action prep a branding smite at
Okay.
at third level, and I want to hold an action if I could or whatever when Traveler gets to within 10 feet of Keyleth. I'm going to cast Magic Circle, and I'll burn one of my holy waters and that iron dust and Magic Circle around both of them. It's a 20-foot sphere, and all attacks against them have disadvantage.
What?
And you can't be frightened. You're immune to being frightened. So is Keyleth.
That's cool.
What?
That's so cool.
Yeah, I picked this today. I was like, oh, this can be clutch. And sure enough, it is. How tall are the ceilings? Here.
Oh, in this particular room, they stand about 60 feet tall.
Okay, so it only goes 20 feet up, but it's in cover. So the dragon, oh, and it's against an undead. Oh, shoot, is the dragon, is it considered celestial, a fiend, a fae?
You don't know right now.
Crap. Well, I'm going to cast it anyway. You can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by the creature. When you cast a spell, there you go. And it lasts for an hour. Let's hope that works.
Anybody else want to do anything that hasn't already done something? Helvet.
Bless you.
Bless you.
I will have my shield start circling around me, and I'll pull the maul off my back.
I mean, are we gearing up for combat?
She looks over at all of you and says, "You foolish creatures don't even realize what you're doing." And she claps her hands together. And she vanishes. And as she does, Keyleth cries out to you, "Watch your backs!" And all of you wake up in the stairwell where the log had actually hit the pressure plate. Anybody that
What?
burned spell slots or burned charges from the time that the log fell until now, you get those back.
Is this like modify memory or some shit?
No.
Oh, snap.
You, as you're coming to, a gas of some sort is leaving the stairwell up and out the door.
We're high as shit.
Wow.
Y'all are higher than Snoop Diggity Dog.
Oh,
As
man.
you're laying on this stairwell.
Where'd she go?
Was she ever even there? We don't know that.
Can we tell how much time has passed?
No, you're in a dark hallway.
I mean, I guess we got to go see what
Yeah.
was actually at the end of the
We'll go
hallway.
down there.
Zelenar, you feel your staff pulsing to the presence of a recognized individual at the end of this hallway.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I'll go down.
Like deja vu all over again?
Yeah, deja vu all over again. And look around the corner, peek around the corner. Beep.
As you peek around, there's a long hallway with a lit room at the end.
Oh my gosh.
So just rewind the recording, just replay this part.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like slowly, not necessarily stealthing, but slowly walk up to where that wall of force was, and I'm gonna press and see if it's there again.
It's not. Your hand moves through the air.
I'll look back at everybody.
Everybody going?
Yep.
Go down to the end. Anything? Look in there.
Make me a perception check for the real room now. Now that you're awake.
Dirty 25.
That's good because I rolled a not dirty 25. I rolled an 8. It's a
York
bit
tripped over his loincloth on the way in.
Yorg's eyes are having a little bit of trouble adjusting from a dark vision to a lit room. It's just,
There you go. That's
his
better than
pupils
tripping over
aren't
my loincloth. Thank you.
Yeah, his pupils aren't quite adjusted yet.
My hair is really bright.
What'd you rest do overall?
Oh,
Those
everybody
are-
roll perception.
Sure, why not?
Everybody looking in the
Everybody
room.
rolls perception.
Let's see
25.
who's paying attention.
16.
I am not.
19.
23.
Dang.
Okay.
Yours blind.
So inside this room, there are 2 pillars. Placing the room, splitting the room into about thirds. Off to the right, in the back corner, there's a pile of books, flanked by multiple bookcases, also filled with books. In front of the books is a shorter individual in a green cloak. In the center of the room, against the back wall, is a table filled with a bunch of empty vials and other small, strange-looking mechanisms. And off to the left is a hole with what looks like prison bars in front of it. You can't see inside of it, though.
There's darkness inside.
Yes, it is dark inside. You
Hmm.
don't know if it's magical or not. You just know you can't see inside there.
I let an arrow loose at the cloaked figure. I'm just kidding.
Right.
Cloaked figure says,
I was joking.
no, the cloaked figure just kind of speaks up and says, took you all long enough to wake up. And kind of turns just slightly to look, but then goes right back to their book, almost as if you're not even there. Again, Traveler Helvet, you recognize this individual as the one who enchanted your marks from your dragon.
Okay.
What's your name?
It matters not, for you will not live long enough to need to remember it.
That's just rude.
Can I move behind York? So York is between me and the other person, and then I'm gonna look through my wolf's eyes into the darkness. He can see through magical darkness.
How far can you see?
120 feet.
Yes.
There is a figure when he sees through magical darkness. Is he able to see color or no?
Oh, good
Or does
question.
it work off his dark vision?
It just it works off his dark. It says it's like magical darkness does not affect its dark vision. Is what
Okay.
it says.
Cool. Yeah, so yeah, then he would see in black and white. It is a figure that looks the same shape, if you will, as what Keyleth looked like in your dream. But instead of being chained to the wall, it looks as though she is embedded in the wall, with only her face poking out and some of her hair hanging down. But the features strongly resemble what you saw.
Okay.
Nate is waking up. I gotta go, guys.
Yeah. Okay.
Hmm.
And the
It is
figure
getting
speaks up again. So, shall we go ahead and get this started then?
Just kind of resigned, I suppose. So
Very
Should we
well.
like limber up first, like stretch or something? Like this is very
No need.
informal. I just like that feels weird. Do we really need to fight? Like What? Who are you? Why are we here? Why are you here?
Ration! And eyes on the shield glow. A radiant energy emits from around me into the shield, and prep branding smite.
She takes a book, plops it shut, drops it, and says, "Well then, let's see," and vanishes.
Counterspell?
No.
Damn.
Zelenar. Never mind.
Cool.
As she vanishes, 4 what look like portals open in the ceiling above you all, with large rocks protruding. And that is where